what's up? I'm live. I had to pre-schedule this thing because people say, when are you going to go live? You never tell me, blah, 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 blah. So I figured I'll try to pre-schedule this. I don't know. I was trying to get back on the one that said that was going to be live because I gave a couple people the link. But it didn't. The link to that live didn't let me go live, if that makes any sense. All right. So anyway, I want to talk specifically about one thing, and you know how I always get distracted by things like the clouds and shit. Here's what I'm looking at. Beautiful sunrise. We had a really bad storm yesterday. I don't know if you saw the New York City subway, but the stairs to a New York City subway, there was a video clip being sent around of the water gushing down the steps, and we got hit really bad yesterday. If it had been snow, it would have been hell, but it was rain. It was raining like sideways, or it was hail, I'm not sure, but it was pelting into my window. It was just crazy yesterday. So, yeah, so I went to the beach today to see the waves and stuff, and loaded some of those videos. Look at my, no, I had a couple people live. I was live earlier on my own Facebook, and a couple people saying things about my scruffy little beard, and I really don't care if you don't like it. If you don't like it, you can just unsubscribe, go away. I don't really care. But anyway, I'm tired, and so I got some soap the other day. Let me tell you how this happened, okay? I'll tell you how my debacle. I know I'm tired. You know what I use for my bags under my eyes, by the way? Go to Dollar Tree and buy this stuff. It's called Skin Nutrition's Age Defy Dark Circle and Puffiness Treatment. I put this shit on, and it's great. I didn't put it on today, though. So, let me explain what happened. So, we're going back to a few years ago when when I went through a divorce, started going through divorce. I had, starting my shots, if you've been following me, when I started my shots, I noticed when I start my shot, they say that you go through puberty, and so I went through puberty, and I was breaking out like crazy. So I had said to my sister's best friend, who sells Posh, I need charcoal soap. My doctor said charcoal helps, so she sent me a bunch of here's this called Gender Bender. She sent me a bunch of little specials. I did the derma roller. There's videos on that. And after you do that, you moisturize. I tried some moisturizers. I've tried the Posh, okay? And I got hooked on, I'll tell you what I got hooked on. I got hooked on this $10 a bar Hunk Chunk, all right? It's got charcoal in it. It smells amazing. And I like the fact that Posh, some of their things are not female. You can be male. Hunk Chunk is specifically for male. If a chick used Hunk Chunk, she'd smell a little like an outdoor campfire. Woodsy. So, anyway, in doing that, I got sent this. I have this because I saved this. She gave me this thing called BFF. I saved the jar because I wanted to get more and I wanted to know what it was. I also got one of these samples, and so I took the sample, wanted to see if it was the same BFF, and then I put the sample in this. So this face wash, okay, is amazing. And so, okay, we'll fast forward to it's time for me to buy it. Now, this thing had lasted me a while, and I usually just use it. I'm allergic to a lot of dyes and, lotion, certain perfumes and dyes, laundry detergent. You see me with my Tide Pods. They're Gain, though. But anyway, so fast forward to, I need to buy some Posh, and coincidentally, I should have bought it off my sister's best friend, but I didn't. I noticed that my friend, Shells, was having a Posh party, and I thought, I need some soap, and I got one bar left, and I want to get this face wash. I really want to get it, and, it's really good for when I go through little breakout things. You wash with that, and I've tried all kinds of stuff like acne treatment stuff and cleanse. I don't know, what do you call this stuff? Astringent. and you know, you put a little astringent on there, and you just whatever. I've got a whole box, to be honest with you. Excuse me, I don't mean to burp in your face. I just got done having lunch. So, it's been a busy day. I'm sorry it's so late. Maybe it's early to you, but for me, it's bedtime. But I figured I'll be home, and before I fall asleep, I'll just make this little quick video. So, I've got a whole container. Wait, here's the right way to open it. So, I've got this whole container thing. Let me show you. Let me put my astringent back. But check this out. I've got this whole little container thingamajig, and it's got all my stuff. It's got my beard stuff in here, and it's got all kinds of acne, this and that. These, you know, to get the oil off your skin. I mean, I went out and bought a bunch of things. Foaming acne scrub, different things. I've got cocoa butter to put on my face, a different astringent. You know, I can do a face mask and breakout. I've got even a few more Poshy samples. So, let me tell you. So, alright, hold on, what else is in? I don't even know. So, yeah, a lot of things make me break out. Well, I'm going to put I don't even need any of this. I'm going to put this stuff, I'm going to clean my house while I'm at it. So, now, back to the deal. So, now, I realize there's a little Posh, my friend's having a Posh party, right? So, this is a few weeks ago, my friend is having a Posh party. Well, I was a little aggravated. I went on her link, okay? And she said if you spend, in the next 2 nights, if you spend $25, you will get free shipping. Well, who doesn't want free shipping, right? All right, so I go on the Posh link that she gives me to order, right? And, yeah, I don't mind helping any single mom out. So I went on the Posh link. Go to get my face stuff, which is $20-something, right? Sold the fuck out. Alright, sold out, right? Now, this is the second time. Now, I went on my friend. My friend had sent me a newspaper paper of all kinds of Posh things, and back then, I went to get that damn face scrub thing, the BFF, and it was sold out then, too. Hey, Mama, what's going on? So I want to tell you about my soap lady, in case you have a guy in your life that he doesn't, you know how you ladies pamper yourselves, you get your nails done, you do this and that. Do I think spending $10 for a fucking bar of soap is rational, you know, for this hunk chunk shit? Do I think it's rational? No. But I do, and I've done it. But anyway, so let me show you. My colognes, I'm really an Armani person. The only colognes I like so far, I've done the Scentbird, right? I like to try to smell nice. Can't find any Scentbirds that smell good. But I'll just keep flavoring them all every month until I get the right one, right? But anyway, so here's a couple of my colognes, right? Both Armani. And one of my favorites that I'm running out of, I got one last date left with it, right? And got a little tiny little smidgen I'm going to save, is Acqua di Gio, right? My favorite cologne. If I want to get laid, that's what I squirt all over the place. So, now, keep that in mind, because I'm going to get to the soap. I give my husband, I have a husband, but I want to give him away. I mean that. I know the feeling, don't you? So, alright, so the soap lady. Let me get to how I stumbled upon the soap lady. I frustrated at Posh and haven't been able to get through the Posh website. The BFF is sold out. So I went on eBay like I did for my hunk chunk, and I thought, well, I can save the shipping. I can get my BFF on eBay. And I didn't buy it, and I thought, well, you know, it's a little expensive though. I mean, really, for like a face wash, it's a little bit expensive. Do I really want to do that? And I forgot about it. Well, I'm in my Facebook one day, right? And I see a chick, an average blonde lady, and she says she's showing soap. And you think, well, and you know me, I'm the one that gets sucked into the damn pearl parties, and now I'm gonna have my own. Nobody will take him. I even told him to go find a woman, and it'd be fine with me. Well, then you gotta give him to Maria. She's looking for a good man, and as long as he doesn't want to send her a dick pic, why don't you give your husband to Maria? She'll scoop him right up. Just, yeah, that's it. Donate your fucking toys to the needy, right? Right, Mama? Just donate your toys. I gotta give my cats their flea stuff. But anyway, so I got a couple things on my agenda for the evenings. It's a busy night. So I'm here alone, right? Allergies are hell. Ears are blocked. Okay, so we're getting back to the soap lady. So I'm going down my Facebook and I see a lady and she's showing some soap and she says, "Hey, here's a couple of my soaps I've got. La la la." She said, "I don't know where everyone's at, but I gotta stick to this one subject about the soap lady because she's fucking amazing." So, alright, so she's in my Facebook and she says, "Hey, there's some soap I'm selling," and I was on New Hampshire Chronicle. Now, if you know New Hampshire, after the news, there's a little half-an-hour show called Chronicle. And so the local people, it's about local people. And so she's a local person. I didn't know she was so close to where I live, like in my backyard, kind of. So she's selling soap, and I thought, well, this soap looks interesting. Now, I need to buy a new fucking soap. So I went on her, I said, "What's your website?" Because I thought, oh, I'm going to get my girlfriend some of this soap. That's the initial thing. I thought, this soap, the flavors of the soap that she has are not flavors that you have. They're not your vanilla fucking sugar. They're not, I hate fucking vanilla. They're not your typical flavors of soap. They're, like, typical flavors. I don't fucking know what women have, just the typical stupid flavors that you chicks have, right? And the soap, I saw the soap and it looked amazing. And I thought, instead of me buying this posh that most of the money in their little pyramid scheme, well, that's not really a pyramid. Anyway, most of the money doesn't go back to the person in the pyramid scheme. So I'm going to see what this chick has for soap. And it's Mother's Day coming up, right? And I thought I'll send my girlfriend a little care basket of soap. Well, wait a minute. Look what do you guys see in the background? That's my, what do you look, oh, can you see that? That's my CPAP machine. There's my little roaster. My table's a mess. I live at the beach where it's high wind, so power goes out a lot, so I got my Yankee candles over there. But anyway, speaking of candles, she does more than just soap. Alright, so let's get to the soap. I know, right? So I got a couple bars to try of different flavors. This one's Tranquil soap. And, alright, it's in a drug dealer bag, take a little sample home. My internet sucks, I'm trying to keep up. Anyway, this is Honeysuckle. Just try to stay, if not, you can watch this later. But anyway, there's this, I put her website, her website is on where it says I was going to be live at 7. That link, not this, but her website is marshsmeadow.com. And so this is Honeysuckle. The thing about the soap is look at the soap. Now, we have a store in Newburyport, Massachusetts. I don't even know what the name of it is. Called the Newburyport Soap Company. It's like $20 for a bar of soap, but it looks cool, right? So I thought this soap, first of all, I looked at the soap and I said, this is cool soap. And I want to try, what can I get, what's going on. So I thought initially I'm going to peruse the soap, see what they have for chick flavors. I did not buy all this, so don't think poor Chris went on a shopping spree of soap. No, I didn't. Definitely not at all. So let's get to this. First of all, I put one of them in my little, this guy right here. Hold on. Let me show you. I put one of these little guys in my Frankenstein right there. So I've had it in for all morning, and let me open her up. I'll show you what it looks like. So guess what? $3.50 for one of these. You're gonna spend, if you go to Damn Scentsy, you're gonna spend what, $7 or $8 for one of these, half the price. And this one had it had a strawberry in there. So it looks like it's a strawberry. It's really not. I think it's like a waxy strawberry. But anyway, it smells amazing. My house smells really nice right now. So if somebody comes over, they'll be like, "Chris, what's going on in your pad?" Well, it doesn't smell like onion and garlic, so I'm doing something right. So the first thing, should we get to the soap or should we get to the part that Chris fucking loves? All right, let's get to the part where I'm going down the soap. And I see a soap for my girlfriend. Let me find it. I saw this soap. This is the soap. I said I'm gonna order this for my girlfriend because she's a chick, right? You know, you would assume that she is, but you never know. But anyway, okay. So women like pink, right? But she likes purple. So I saw the pink and purple soap, and I said, well, it's called Love Spell, right? And so this is all natural coconut milk soap called Love Spell, and this shit is amazing. So this is going in the Mother's Day basket. If she doesn't dump me first, I don't know. You ever get in the doghouse and then you don't know how to get out? I know. You know, back in the olden days, if you were in the doghouse with your girlfriend or wife, you bring flowers home, or you buy them a nice car, or, you know, whatever the hell it may be. You try to buy your way out of it, or you go to their house and you visit and straighten out. Nowadays, with the long-distance relationships, right? You can't just barrel ass over there and say, knock on the door and say, come on, are you going to talk to me or not? Or stand outside of their house with a boombox and go, come on, I'm playing your love songs. Come on, get off your balcony. No, nowadays, you got to wait for them to respond to your text. How shitty, my nose is itchy. How shitty is that? So, I found this, all right? Follow me. So I thought, all right, well, I'll order something else, you know, I'll give her a couple soaps, and I don't know, I'll stick a vibrator in a fucking little basket. Happy Mother's Day, you know what I mean? Hey, I got all the charm in there. Happy Mother's Day, go fuck yourself. Okay, so going down the list of soaps, right? All right, so there's a blue soap, but no. Now remember I showed you my cologne? Yeah, my cologne is Aqua di Gio, and look. Look what I get. Yeah, right? So check it out, right? They got fuck up chunk. They got my soap and a cologne. My cologne and a soap. I'm a little dyslexic, but that's alright. You'll figure that out soon. So I found my cologne. So now I'm thinking, wait a minute. This changes the game. Wait a minute. Hey, Father's Day is coming. I want to treat myself to something. So then automatically she goes on the back burner, and I'm like, what more is there in the soap? And then I thought, I know a couple chicks, and they're like, you know, pink, and they got birthdays and shit. So check this out. So here's sweet raspberry, and there's cute little berries up there, right? I know. So that's girly, right? But look at this. This one is called, I can't wait to smell this, Midnight Storm. Yeah, nobody's getting their hands on that. Smells amazing. It's about time for my neighbor. I posted a video the other day of her through the peephole. It's about time for her to kick the door, so we might double task, and I might show you my peephole if she ends up kicking the door again. So this one's called Ocean Breeze, right? Now at this point, I'm doing me. I bet they smell wonderful. Yeah, so check me out. There's Ocean Breeze. So right now, forget about her. I've got 3 for me, 2 for her. Here's her stack, here's mine. There we go. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, right. So here's mine, here's hers. I'm having a good time. So now, yeah, Eclipse. Now, on the website, they tell you what the soap, what's in the soap, okay? This is all natural goat milk soap. And so they kind of tell you how, you know, the soap. So that's 4 for me. Hold on. 2 for her. Am I evil or what? I don't care. I don't care. You know, when you're mad at somebody, you know, you still love them and everything, but you're kind of like, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna buy myself some soap. I know, right? So, I did not order some of these soaps. She sent them. And so I thought my way of saying thank you back would be to make a video and just let people know about the soap. They're not $10 a bar, right? This one's called Hippie Chick. And it is, this is glycerin. And it's got some little crystals in it, if you can see. The camera really doesn't show you, but there's little crystals. It's not all just one color. So Hippie Chick, I don't know, you know, I don't know if I guess it's girly. Here's another soap. It's called Girls Night Out, right? Yep, if they're mad at you, it'll be girls' night out for everybody. So, now we're even. Alright, this one is Tropical Coconut. I'm going to put that one in the middle. And this one is Cherry Moon. That's not good. That's going for me. So Cherry Moon, and the soap is really awesome. It's not your typical soap. It's got different little textures and things. Yeah, let me show you. This is goat milk. Okay, goat milk, glycerin, coconut milk, coconut milk, goat milk, coconut milk, goat milk. So we got this coconut, this goat, and this glycerin. Hopefully if one of these things, I have a problem with it. And they say what's in it. All the ingredients are on the sides. So it's nicely packaged. It says the soap, the name. This glycerin, maybe I won't be allergic, so I'm going to leave that one out. But the goat milk is supposed to be really good for the skin. So this is all handmade, homemade soap. And this lady, honestly, you can pay her through PayPal. $5 a bar for soap. Now, if I can have a soap that smells like my favorite cologne, fucking amazing. Way better than $10. And, Posh doesn't have that. So this lady, if you want to buy her soaps, go to her website. And the shipping, I think, is $7.50. Now, she's local for me, so she said, I'll come by Monday, drop off your soap, and I will give you your shipping back. And I was like, you don't have to. So she messages me after I meet her, and she says, I reimbursed your shipping. On the way, she was driving away, and she went through PayPal and reimbursed my shipping before she left my parking lot. So I was like, wow, that's really nice. So the last thing I bought myself is this. Now, hopefully it will replace my BFF. Now, I just went on the website and saw that she has sugar scrubs, different sizes and stuff. And I thought, all right, this will be great for my face when it breaks out. But no. Check this out. She said, what flavor do you want? And I'm thinking, what flavor do you have? Warm vanilla or some other shit like the other people? No. She says, any soap that I make, you can put the sugar scrub flavor. So I said, well, put it in my cologne, right? So there you go. Amazing. So I've got my cologne in a sugar scrub. Is this too good to be true? This is like Christmas here. So yeah, she's got the wax things, $3.50 for one of these. And these, she hand makes everything. Can you not appreciate that? It's just to find a place that I think, is better than buying from Posh, who can't even keep their shit in stock. What does that say? So this lady I got to meet her. She's nice, she's sweet, and she's just, she's just a small business person trying to make soap, and I needed some soap, so there we go. I'm surprised, I'm amazed that, she gave me more soap than I bought. There's a bunch more soap that I did not buy all that. Don't think, well, Chris, you went on a bender. No, I didn't. And yeah, so there you go. She's pretty cool, and if you're in the mood to buy your boyfriend something, sorry I'm blowing my nose. It is time for the damn Claritin again, ladies. I think the Claritin, though, works way better than the Zyrtec. Still, the verdict is out. How many of you guys buy the Zyrtec? This one expires 7/19. Oh, I gotta rotate, you guys. This one expires in a year. This 70 pills won't take long. But no, I think I'm tending to like the Claritin more. I think it works a little bit better. Every night I take, I love that stuff. Yeah, she sells all kinds of stuff. Sugar scrubs and moisture. My next thing is going to get some moisturizer. I get allergic really easy to stuff, so that's why I'm a little leery. I'm glad that she sent me the glycerin, because I think I should be okay with that if anything else doesn't work right for me. But I don't know. Right before bed. Man, it is kind of bedtime, huh? 7:30. Well, you know you're old when you want to go to bed at like 7. But anyway, yeah. The pollen is ridiculous. I go outside, my eyes water so bad. I just stepped out of the door to show you guys the sunset. And yeah, and you know, what really got me was not only is Posh $10 a bar for soap, but you once you open a soap and use it a few times, it loses its thing, is its oomph. You know what I'm saying? It loses the smell or something. And really, I mean, $10 a bar, okay, but these are smaller bars, of course. They're not as big as Posh, but I bet you won't have that trouble of losing scent, or you can switch scents. You know, you don't have to be stuck with the same scent. I'll show you guys my outside. The clouds went away. It was kind of cloudy out. There we go. There's my world. Very boring. Nothing. That's my world. It's kind of lame. I don't live in the city. So, that's not a bad deal for homemade. It is not a bad deal. And the flavors that she has, I mean, I can't believe it. And the way it looks, it's not just flat. The tops of them are like bumpy, and I don't know, you know. My kitchen smells amazing with this soap, but yeah, she just, I don't know. She's a nice lady, and I thought, you know, why not try her soap? What can it, what you know, what's the worst that can happen? I'll end up being allergic to everything, and so what? Anyway, I know my video is long and boring. I don't want to draw it out, so I guess I'm gonna go. But yeah, if you want to, the best thing about the soap is it looks nice if you're a chick. The soap flavors are nice, but if you want to buy your boyfriend something at the same time, and you know how you share a checking account and you share bills and you live together. Sometimes you buy yourself, you know, you don't want to pay $90 or $100 to get the manicure, the French nails, and whatever. You don't want to go to the. You feel a little guilty when you want to go and get your nails done or your whatever you want to get done. But if you actually you say, honey, I bought you something. You know, it kind of softens the blow a little bit. You're buying soap, so, you know, you're getting most of this. So you can buy yourself some soap, right? But if you say, well, I got you something, it kind of like is not as bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though, right? It's like if you order a pizza. If you get half of the pizza with your husband's, then, you know, you're good. So I don't think you should feel guilty about getting soap, because if you buy your boyfriend a couple soaps, he'll be fucking like, oh, that was nice of you, honey. You weren't so selfish. You know, that's what it is. It's about being a little selfish. Sometimes you feel selfish. I always like your live streams and your videos and love to support you. You're a sweetheart. Well, thanks. You know, I got a lot of haters out there, and hopefully they're dying away little by little. People they ask some very weird questions, like asking the health conditions of the people that I sing with on Shmuel. And I sing with people that have all kinds of health. You guys don't know I'm legally deaf. I mean, you know, looking at somebody, you don't know what their story is, what their health conditions are, or whatever. So if somebody doesn't sound as great and like they should be on American Idol, and if I post a video of me singing with them, you know, if you don't, if you don't like what I post, you don't have to watch it. You can just unsubscribe. And I know I lost like 20 subscribers lately because I tell them, just, if you don't like what I do on my YouTube, get out of here. You know, just go. You don't have to watch it, and you don't have to look at what I do and the crazy things I do. But I thought I have to tell you guys about this soap, because this lady was beyond generous. You know, I went out and got, I'll be honest with you, here's my bar. I bought like about 4 for her, 4 for me, so that is, I don't know how much money. But, yeah, so it's just crazy. The I love this soap. It's it's not just plain on the top. It's like glittery, and it's detailed. You can tell she spends a lot of time, and it's perfect. You know what I mean? It looks neat. I'm a texture person, and I love textures. Some smells really they make me gag, but I can't believe she got soap in my cologne. That's what won me over. Thinking, why am I buying from a company like Posh when there's this lady? And boy, she really got me when she said I can make sugar scrub in that soap scent. I was like, oh my god! I took a picture of my cologne. I'm really excited to get some soap. My daughter will love it. Yeah, I mean, if you have a daughter of any age, she's gonna love it. I mean, yeah, it's $5. It depends on how old your daughter is. Is $5 a lot to spend on a bar of soap for a 3-year-old? Absolutely. You know, you might not want to do that. You know, but if it's an older daughter, like, you know, teen, tween, you know, 10 years, I would say maybe even 8 years. I don't know. As long as 10 years and up, maybe. Oh, your daughter's 25. Yeah, see, my daughter's 25 too. She would love that. I might place another order and stick that in with a bag I've got. What the heck was that? My cats are going crazy. I might stick that in with I got a bag for my daughter. I might stick that in. She just got back from Florida a couple days ago. Back to work, back to the grind. But I'm curious, and I love when people send free samples. Love it, and I love, you know, like word of mouth. Anybody out there know a good kratom dealer, by the way? I've been with my guy for a while, and my kratom lately, the last couple times I got it, doesn't feel like it's the same good. And so I love that. You know, no one needs to place an ad on TV or the radio. Word of mouth can get you business. You don't look old enough to have a daughter that's 25. I don't. I don't look amazing. Look, I look old, but thank you. Yes, I have a daughter that's 25. A stepson. His birthday's in a couple days, the 20th, and gonna be the big 13. Hey, Uber Goober, what's up? I saw you had a birthday the other day. Happy birthday! What's going on? I'm just here showing off my soap I got from a local lady. She sent me extra bars, and yeah, here's all my soaps, different flavors, lots of flavors, and you know, yeah, I got some little wax things, and I'm the type that spends. You're welcome, Uber. I miss talking to you. I don't know why my link that you gave me to go live with you didn't work, but look, this is what I buy. This is my wax thing that I'm. This is my wax flavors. Autumn. I've got fresh linen. I'm a waxy person, but yes, this is my Scentsy, my real Scentsy, not no knockoff brand. And I have bought the Scentsy, and it is. It's like $8 for one of those thingamajigs. I've even gotten the wax squares, like jewelry and candles. They sell the wax squares. You can get a ring or whatever in there. Uber for president, right? I love you too. I use them all the time. Yeah, I mean, I have cats. And I don't like, when you walk in someone's house and it's not springtime, so the windows are closed, and I don't want somebody coming over to visit, and sometimes I come in my house regardless of if the boxes are clean or not, and it just smells like cat. There's no other, when a dog gets wet and you know it's a wet dog smell and it might get under your skin and annoy you. Well, sometimes I'll go out, breathe some fresh air, and come in and say, my house kind of smells stale. And I mean, everyone's like, no, it doesn't really smell like cat. I'm just paranoid, and I want it to smell fruity. So if I know someone's going to come over, of course I'm going to vacuum, do the cat boxes, and just throw some fresh wax in there so my house smells nice. It's embarrassing when you're not prepared for someone to come over. And a couple Fridays ago, I had friends, and they just knock it on my door, which I'm never going to say. I'm not like Maria. Fuck off, I'm calling the law. No, come right in, here, I'll share my beer with you, pull up a chair and let's chat. What's been on your mind? So yeah, they came. I'm not on Facebook any longer, so this is the only place I can see you. Yeah, and I don't like Twitter. I'm not a Twitterer, and I know you and C. Marie are on Twitter. I don't like Twitter. I hate it. You know what it is? Because I like to do a big run-on sentences, and Twitter only lets you have so many characters. Maybe I haven't gotten the hang of it yet. But I'm on Instagram, and I figured out how to do what the heck is it called? The page where you, Oh man, I can't think of it. I don't like Twitter either. Yay! I figured out how to do a one of those pages where you can sign every month. You can like give $1 and watch people's videos. I figured that out, but I don't know why would I want to have someone pay to watch the shit that I do. I don't think anybody would pay for it. Patreon. I signed up for Patreon. I opened up a Patreon account. Don't know how that works. I think it is a good thing though because sometimes I do post racy videos, and I think if people were paying to see them, even if it is $1 a month or whatever, I think I wouldn't get reported, and I just don't like it when I've already got a strike on YouTube, and I don't like Facebook because when I posted about Tide Pods, I had a 30-day ban. Now, that's bullshit because I pay on Facebook. I've paid to boost posts, and here they are telling me now you've got a 30-day ban. I will not pay you to strip. I draw the line. I wouldn't strip though, but you know, there's a couple videos that I want to make, and if you saw a video on YouTube, I'm surprised nobody has called the law on that. I'm sitting in my friend's. I'm sitting in a marijuana factory, is what I am. And anybody that sees that might be like, where is it? Trying to find out where it is. Break in at night, do a heist. But yeah, it is illegal in Massachusetts and Maine, so I don't know. It's not where I don't even, it's not in my house, thankfully. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured out the Patreon thing, and I don't want people to pay, but I'm tired of getting banned, and I'm tired of getting censored. Like on YouTube, right? They will demonetize you if you put any music in there, and I just read the fine print though. You could get, if you are willing to share the copyright with like BMG, the music company, and the people like Def Leppard, that do the music. You're willing to split whatever your video makes 3 ways. You are able to be monetized on those videos. But if you swear now, they have this algorithm or whatever you want to call it program that can tell if you swear. It has to be royalty, but I've been reading the fine line. Now, a few weeks ago, I posted a video where I was on Shmuel singing a Def Leppard song, and usually they say copyright restricted or whatever, but then they said there is a stipulation to this. If you want to split any money that you could have monetized 3 ways, we're willing to say you can keep this video. So I thought, well, you know, that's good. You know, I don't want to make money on somebody's song. I'm just doing a horrible hack up. 420. What is it for? No, it's 740. But Latina JBBW bad bitch word. Who are you? Do I know you? Latina, what are you doing? Come over and cook. You sound like you know how to cook with Goya. A name like Latina. I got Goya right here. I'm not really a good cooker with it, but if your name's Latina, you probably are a good cooker. Jaja, are you American? Your chances are you're not. I think Jaja Kaka means, I think it means in a different language, it means haha, but maybe not. Listen to this. Doing my counseling, I met somebody, right, not American, and they taught me the Hare Krishna, right? I've been singing Hare Krishna every morning now. I love it. My neighbors are coming in. I'm Colombian. Lala Lila. I watch Shmuel too. Oh, is she a bad troll or a good troll? I don't like the bad trolls. If they're like, not all trolls are bad. Trolls. I think my friends were referring to me as a troll for a while, but I wasn't the bad troll. Lala Lila. I wasn't the bad troll. I don't know though. If it's Carrie in disguise, I need ranch hands. For Uber, I need ranch hands like you. You got the little wrench things. I need people to do that. They're like bodyguards online. They're like, woof, boot them out. Bing, bing, goodbye. See ya. But, yeah, it's getting warm in New England. It rained yesterday. I'll be your mod. Let me click you. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me click. Now, hold on. It did nothing. I just tried to click you to see if it would give me an option to make you a mod, and didn't work. Hold on, wait. Let me wait. How do we do this? You can do it. Just look at the 3 dots left of their name. There are no 3 dots. There's 3 dots below. Let me see the 3 dots. Share or mute microphone. I'm looking and there's no three. Let me click. Let me try clicking your name again. Nope. Are you? Well, oh, here we go. Wait a minute. It said actions: report, remove, put user in timeout, or hide user. No, can't do it. Yeah, I'm on my phone. You guys though, the other night I was on here. You guys, believe it or not, got my computer working again. My laptop hasn't been working in almost a year. I lived in Lebanon, New Hampshire. That's where NASCAR is. You need a PC or a tablet. Well, I'm gonna. The problem is my laptop was working. I left it for a bit, and then when I went back on it, it wanted to do only voice commands. So I, shut it off, and I said I'll deal with it another day. But I will get on the laptop and try that. Mama, you're so cute. Today's the day, Chris. Today's the day I flea treat my cats, and it's gonna be hard keeping them in. Ciao, everyone. What does ciao mean? She speaks French. Latina. In Colombia, they speak French in Colombia. I would think they speak Colombian. Maybe Colombian's not a language. I'm not the brightest bulb in the package. Getting dark out here. Oh, Latina's leaving. Why are you leaving? What's going on? Michelle, how's it going? I know you. Jaja, Spanish. It's ha. Jaja means haha. Spanish. I just adore you. I like that you guys are friends. I love that camaraderie, that everybody kind of knows each other and knows who's cool and who's not cool. Who's freaky. I need to her something. What's going on, ladies? Michelle, you missed it. You missed my soap. Michelle, I bought some soap. Now, there's a lady, she's local to me. I'm good, thanks. She's local to me, and bottom line, just to refresh you, I tried a couple products from Posh. When I went to buy the BFF, this thing, I saved the package so I would know what it was, because this has like sand in it or something. I guess it's micro beads. I had a sample of it, right? So I wanted to order the BFF, and the second time I tried to order it was sold out again. If you're going to have a big company like Posh, make extra stuff. So this Posh charges $10 for a bar of this. The reason why I use it is because it's got charcoal in it, and it smells nice. It's called Hung Chunk. But when you think about it, $10 for a bar of soap. When you use that soap a few times, it loses its smell. It's almost like there's no smell left to it. And definitely not as fresh as when you opened it up. So this lady's local, and she ended up being on my Facebook, and I saw a video of her, and she was just selling soap. So originally I went on there, and I thought, I saw a soap, and it's called, where are we? I wanted to get my girlfriend some for Mother's Day, right? So Love Spell, right? It's purple and pink. It's girlish. And then I realized, wait a minute. Yay, it's working. She's got other flavors, and this one is tropical coconut. Let's see. We got sweet raspberry. This is coconut. This glycerin. Hopefully I won't be allergic to that if I'm allergic. But the best thing is, bye Uber. I want to go live with you, Uber. What the hell? Your laptop. Yeah, my laptop was working. I don't know if it's working anymore. But yeah, this is the soap lady, and her name is marshasmeadow.com. $5 a bar, and she has guy flavors. Ocean breeze, all right? Do you not want your man's junk to smell like an ocean breeze? He comes home from work, and his ball sack's sweaty as fuck, and you just want to be like, hey, Arthur, here's some soap. Wash your junk, and I'll meet you in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? When he gets out of work and you want a little la-la-lila, you don't want him just using a stupid bar or whatever the hell's in there. Laughing my ass off, yeah. Well, here's a good thing, right? Say it's Mother's Day. You can tell your boyfriend, hey, I ordered my Mother's Day gift, and, but I got you a little something, too. That way, it softens the blow. Ocean breeze smells amazing. This one's called Midnight Storm, right? Do you not want your man smelling like a midnight storm? Armpits smell like a midnight fucking storm? You ever wonder, how does deodorant work on guys when it doesn't even form a barrier on the skin? They got all that hair down there. I don't know. I think we should start a band where every guy is just fucking, they have no armpit hair. That's it. There's no armpit hair. I know it might be a little gayish. All right. you know, but does hair really make a guy masculine? Because I don't think this makes me look like a billy goat, right? Does hair really make you masculine? Because I feel like a billy goat. Everybody hates my hair. They're like, Chris, get rid of it, please. And no junk. Yeah, you can't have junk hair. And guys, you ladies think that you're in your menopause and shit, and you're sweating like a pig. Guys are worse. You ever see a guy? He can shower, put deodorant on. In a half an hour, if he's driving in the car, he'll see a little stain right there. It might not smell. It's disgusting when they get old and they trip over their saggy ball sack. Well, mama, do you think your flappy tits look any better? I mean, come on. Listen, guys have their downfalls, and so do you ladies, all right? Your tits are floppy. You ever smell under a woman's tits when she's got her shirt off and sweating like a pig? No. That's where the honey dust comes in. But that's a different video. Anyway, yeah, this is... so, listen, the lady makes my favorite cologne-flavored soap, right? Aqua di Gio soap. We got Eclipse. You ladies, the Mercury is in retrograde. You just tell your man, I bought some soap, but I bought you something too. So it's not all for me. So you don't act like you got yourself a selfish gift. This is girls' night out. Don't want to know what that smells like. Cherry Moon. That is very interesting. But the best thing is she can make a scrub. Plus I got these little wax things. $3.50 for this thing. What the hell? Hey, what? I heard a joke, Chris. Do you know why midgets can't wear tampons? Because they'll trip over the string. You know how I love my midgets, don't you? Yeah. Bridget the midget's my favorite one. Look, she's on Wikipedia. You know you hit it big. You know you're pretty famous when you're on Wikipedia. Anyway, it is strawberry, and oh my hell. $3.50 though, and it definitely smells better than them damn Scentsy ones. The good thing about this though, any moisturizer or sugar scrub, check it out. She can make it in any freaking any flavor. So you want to smell like girls' night out in your sugar scrub. Half of these are made with goat milk and half are made with hold on. I'm gonna do a stack of goat milk. This is made with goat milk. This is made with coconut milk. So we're gonna do. This is made with glycerin. So we got right here. We got goat, coconut, and glycerin. So coconut, goat, and goat. So most of them are made with goat. There's some that are made with coconut. If you go on this lady's website, marshasmeadow.com, you will see all of these soaps are listed, what they smell like, and on the sides are the ingredients. And, you know, I mean, when you think about it, she has to buy all the ingredients, and some of this stuff is not cheap, so I don't know how she even makes money. I really don't. If she gives away so much of it, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really psyched that she's got good flavors of stuff that I don't have to smell like a fucking rose petal, you know. And a little samples, honeysuckle. It looks kind of cool. It smells interesting. Tranquil. I'm gonna try this before bed. Put a little tranquility on my junk. Monkey butt powder. I love the monkey butt because you turn the top open. Pull your pants, say you got I'll show you how to do monkey butt, you check it out. You turn the top of the monkey butt, it's in a yellow can, right? You put your junk, like, you just squish it on down there. You know what I'm talking about. Honeysuckle, I love that. Yeah, I can't believe all the different flavors. There are more flavors than I got. There's a lot more. And a lot of those, let me tell you, I ordered last Thursday. She sold out of 3 or 4 kinds just from the time I bought. So she sets up at local craft fairs. She delivers. And what am I looking for? This. I've sent this to every lady I know. Well, maybe not everyone. There's 2 women that still haven't gotten some of this. This stuff, go on eBay, type in honey dust. It comes in raspberry and strawberry. This stuff, and let me show you ladies, just to show, this goes right along with the sweaty junk. So say you ladies take a shower, right, but your man is showering after you. So you want to get ready in the bedroom, put a little perfume behind your ears, whatever the hell you ladies have your little ritual, right? So you get your hair up or whatever you're doing, right? You're ready, putting the Netflix on, finding a movie. But as you're sitting there, right, your tits are on fire. They're roasting, and you're probably sitting there topless, or maybe you got a little robe on. But you know, the tit sweat. When you don't have a bra on, that tit sweat, if you've got tits, yeah. You know what it is. Unless you got perky ones and you don't have to worry about the sweat. But the sweat, the tit sweat, if you're just sitting there and you're not dressed and you don't have a shirt or whatever, you know, even if you got just a big pajama shirt on, you're still going to have the boob sweat. So what you do is you pick up those floppy bad boys, right? You take the little feather duster that comes with it, you lift them up, you know what I'm saying? The guys, you can lift their junk up and put this right under there. This is for anything. Butt crack sweat, woo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, honey dust. It's amazing. And the good thing about this, ladies, is before you go to bed, you know you want to have a little razzle-matazzle fun with your husband. You know, it's not really dead like Mama's relationship is probably dead in the water and she ain't going to need any of this. But the best thing about this is it's fucking edible. Your man can go to town all over your lunchbox. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's edible. So there's no reason. You know, it's not like you put baby powder down there and you're going to wash it off. No, not like that monkey butt. Nope, if you plan on getting some, you need the honey dust. The honey dust goes right along with the soap. You gotta wash it, clean it, and then put the honey dust on. Especially in the summer, man. I don't know how some of you ladies do it. I dated a woman that was over 50 once. Man, did she have them fucking sweats. I was like, what is wrong with you? What the hell? I thought she was, you know, sometimes women get mad. They're like, Chris, you push my every button. You make me so mad. I have double D's, definitely need the dust. It's $15 delivered to Canada even on eBay, and it's cheap as fuck. That one can last me a year, and yeah, it's hot because you got no. You know, sometimes I get my girlfriends mad. They're like, Chris, you're getting under my skin today, and you know I get it. I know. See, the thing is I know the buttons to push. I know when something irritates somebody and they tell you, that's like giving you an automatic fucking fun button to press. You know it's gonna piss her off. So she pissed you off earlier in the day, and whatever the hell happened, and you're just gonna push it. You know, just piss her off a little bit. I like it when you piss each other both off. You know, you press. I don't like my buttons pressed that much, but I like pressing people's buttons. That's right. Now I don't ever get. I might get somebody hot under the collar. I might get them mad. They get steam. Sometimes I think they got steam coming out of their ears. I tend to push the wrong button, and I need to do that. You know, I got this nice thing on my wall that says do all these things. You know, hug people more and be patient and whatever. But my number one thing that I do is I should probably forget about pushing that button once I know what, you know, is the button to push. I should just get that out of my mind, but I don't. It's in the back of my mind, and I kind of use it for like, you know, as like, it's kind of like that North Korean guy having all his little weapons, you know, like hidden from us. It's like having a weapon at your disposal. Want to say hi to Grandpa? Hi, Grandpa. He's my gay cat. He's a very gay guy, and he could use some of that soap. But I'm getting hot thinking about it. I guess I'm gonna shower with my soap now, and I'll let you know how it works. I'm curious. You know, some soaps tend to not lather. Like I have Posh, and it takes a lot to get it to lather. Maybe I should try putting it on a loofah, not a loofah, but one of those puffed out little puffy. You know, I just take the soap and I put it on me, but sometimes it doesn't lather. So I'm hoping this isn't the situation. Now I'm like, which one do I use? I'm stuck. I don't know which one I'm gonna go with, but probably the Acqua di Gio. Yep. So anyway, yeah. If you want to get any soap from the Soap Lady, she's like $7.50 for shipping, and really really nice. You can update and review video after you use it. Yeah, I'll let you know if it smells good. I hate, you know, opening a bar of soap, using it twice, and then you're like, where's the smell? Where's the flavor? Like this, like Zest, right? Go to Dollar Tree, get two fucking bars of Zest. I've got the Zest. I gotta shave with something. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't really, it loses its smell. You can barely smell it. And then I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, why? I want the soap to constantly have that flavorama all the time. My cat, he's trying to trip me. All right, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and yeah, I will update you guys on the soap. But the soap lady is marshasmeadow.com, and she's just a local lady. I saw her in my Facebook. She was in my news feed, and I don't even know how she got. I don't know if I liked her page or anything. She's on Facebook. I don't know if I liked her page or anything, but I saw her in my news feed, and she from a few days ago she posted a video, and all she was doing was showing a couple bars of soap, and I thought, this is pretty, this is interesting, I'll get something for Mother's Day, I'll check it out. And I did not know that she's so close that she came and dropped my order off. Then I told her to keep the shipping, right, because you pay for PayPal and everything was paid. And she, on the way leaving my house, before she even left the parking lot, she messaged me and said, I reimbursed your shipping back through PayPal. And I was like, that's amazing. Because nowadays, right, people try to nickel and dime you. They try to get every penny. And I don't care. She used her gas. She took her time. It was fair that she kept the shipping, right? I got it faster than I would have got it through the post office. So I had no problem with her keeping the shipping would have been fair. Yeah, so the thing was I think that, since she gave me, the awesome, she refunded my shipping. I thought, this isn't your typical person out there looking to make money. She's honest and fair, and how can you not like somebody that's like that? So I thought, well, I'm going to make a video and just say that my encounter with her and tell you about the soap I got. I mean, Father's Day is coming up, Mother's Day is coming up. If you're married, you could be like, honey, I bought you something for Father's Day, and I got a little something for me, something for Mother's Day, I love that. I love when when you buy your girlfriend something at the same time you buy yourself something. It's really not as bad. Like, oh, I went and picked up your meds, honey, and she's like, yeah, but really, when you were going to get the meds, you bought a half a pound of beef jerky that was $14. But what I mean. If she asked why, you'd be like, I was hungry, right? Kind of like, I don't know. You gotta kind of like always. I'm the type that if I'm gonna buy something for myself, I'm gonna buy something for you too. Chances are, unless there's nothing for you, I always, if I go to like Walmart and I see something, if I see, I'm never just gonna go to Walmart and say, wait a minute, I need a new hoodie. Here's my hoodie, and then come home with a new hoodie and be like, da da da, in your face. Hey, honey, you like my new hoodie? No, I'm gonna come back and be like, hey, there were hoodies on sale. I got you one. Here. I always come home with dumb gifts. I don't know. Some people call it charming. I call it kind of. It's not really charming. I think sometimes it's a little pathetic, because I tend to do the same things all the time. Like always try to be nice, and some people want the bad boy. They want the one that calls them names and is mean to them and treats them like shit. I know women out there that honestly they go back to their boyfriends and treat them like dog shit. And then they bitch like, I can't find a nice guy. Well, you're looking in the gutter. You're looking in the garbage pail, honey. You're not looking in the right places, You're never going to find a nice guy in a bar, first of all. I mean, maybe some of you guys can, but I tend to think maybe if you really want to meet a nice guy, you're looking in the wrong areas. Yeah, don't you feel selfish? And that's really sweet. Don't you feel selfish? That's just the way I am. I'm always like, I can never go and just buy something for myself because I feel guilty. I feel like I didn't deserve that. I don't know how you ladies, I mean, I know you wear the pants and you go out and you get these manicures and pedicures. Last time I got my daughter's nails done, no lie, it was $90. That includes the tip for the Chinese lady. I sat there. I got high. When you walk in these little nail factories, all the Chinese ladies are wearing masks. Where's my fucking mask? I was high as a kite when I left that nail place, right? You're high, and they can get away with charging you that much money because you're high. You're fucking high. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how you ladies do it though. You get your little. I'm getting my nails done. I don't care whether you like it or they get their nails done, and then you're sitting there like you want to get some new tackle for your fishing box, and you feel like an asshole because you're like you don't want to spend the money. But yet they go out and they have no conscience. They'll just be like, well, I needed it. Well, I need tackle for my box, but I won't get it because you'll give me a guilt trip if I get it, right? That's how it is. That's how it is. So if I need tackle now, I learned this. If I need tackle, right, I'll get my fucking tackle, all right, but I'll come back with some lingerie for you. They sell lingerie at Walmart. Did you know that? The brand name is called George. and they sell lingerie. Yeah, you want to get some. If there's any guys out there, you need some new tackle this spring for your tackle box. And they sell worms too, by the way. Don't let Walmart tell you they don't sell worms, because they do. It's right near the auto department, in the kind of like where the hunting and fishing is, but near the auto. Anyway, they sell worms, and yeah, if you want to buy yourself some tackle, you get yourself a little lingerie. They got lingerie. I'll tell you the thing. Go back on my YouTube. I wore the lingerie. I had a girlfriend. I'm not lying, and so she was a bigger woman, right? Size 22 pants. That's how big. I don't know. You guys know the size. I really don't know sizes, but I know that was her pants, size 22 or 24. And so I signed her up for the Yandy. It's Yandi. Yandy. No, Yandy. Yandy. Two Y's. Yandy.com, right? I signed her up for the Lingerie of the Month Club. Oh, yeah, we did everything. Dollar Shave Club, Lingerie of the Month. I did Scentbird. I'm on my third or fourth month for Scentbird. And so I signed her up for the Lingerie of the Month Club, right? I ordered the biggest size they have. Some months it was 4X, some months it was 5X. The lingerie, I love bigger women. Like I'm into Scentbird too, if you want to know about that. You can sign yourself up for Father's Day, right? Sign your husband up for the Scentbird. But little do you know, you don't have to pick cologne. You can pick perfume too. So say one of the months you need to switch up to a new perfume and you want to try something. Yeah, you can sign up for whatever you sign up for, perfume or cologne, but you can switch, you can alternate, and you can get candles, body scrubs, and stuff there too, instead of all just cologne. I'm a size 4 or 5. I weigh 128. Yeah, I was a size 0 for a while. I was 106 pounds. Not fun. I look like crap. I was like the skinniest person. And yeah, now I'm 5'1", 130 pounds. I did weigh 150 about a year ago, and I went down, and I don't know if I want to go back up or down. Kratom helps you lose weight. Ladies, if you want to lose some weight, Kratom. Gotta do the Kratom diet. I'm telling you, it's good, it's amazing. You were tiny, I'm 5'1". Yeah, I was a size 0, 1 in pants. I was buying chick pants, and I just gave them recently to one of my friends. My friend Renee, she's like, where did you get all these pants? I said, I just bought them all. I needed new clothes. You know, you don't realize when you change weight. I gained 40 pounds in 4 months. And you don't realize here's my protein shake. When you're drinking the damn protein shakes, you bulk up and you gain a lot of weight. And that was my initial thing, was I wanted to gain weight, but I wanted to gain a lot of muscle. But then you gotta keep up with it. This is what I thought. Well, I'll just drink the protein shake and I'll bulk up. And then I thought you could keep the bulk, but no, you have to keep drinking the shakes. And so unless you're gonna drink the shakes forever, it's kind of stupid to bulk up, because then you lose it. Anyway, I don't know. So yeah, I've tried a couple different little monthly things. Sometimes I feel like I'm just so tired and look tired. Sometimes, all right, so if you rewind, go after this video, go back on my YouTube and look way back to 2014, 2015, I don't even know, it should be on here. I took some of my videos down and then started putting them back on, but look under me in Yandy, and you will see, I wore the lingerie. The stuff would come size 4, 5X, and it would come, and my wife laughed. We'd take it out of the package, and she'd be like, I can't wear this shit. And I'd be like, let me see it. Let me see if I have one. And so I would wear the lingerie. I'd put it on just for the hell of it. I look like a drag queen in it. Where the hell? I recently saw the box of it. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find the lingerie. Where are we? Crap, I don't know what I did with it. I'm gonna give it to somebody today. Somebody today showed me a picture of them in lingerie. Oh wait, is this it? This could be it. Hold on. And I said, I'm gonna give you all the lingerie. So before you ask, Chris, I want that lingerie, send it to me. Usually I'm cleaning my hoarding complex and I say, oh, you can have, there's my recycling. You can have, I love the color of this. Trust me, if you want to wear this, ladies, you need to join Yandy. You can buy this lingerie. If you find lingerie that you like, you can go and you can buy more of it. Yandy's pretty cheap. I've been to Fredericks of Hollywood. Victoria's Secret doesn't really have great lingerie. But Fredericks is really good for bigger women. But Walmart, I asked everyone on Facebook, where do I buy lingerie for somebody that's 2 or 3X? And they lie. So I was wearing, I am on, look under my YouTube videos, and people say, Chris, you haven't been a lot, you created your channel and you want to talk to Maria because you want friends. No, no, no. I've been on YouTube since the beginning of time. This is my second channel. You want to go back. If you want to find my YouTube that I can't get into, it's OCD Girl, twice, two OCD girls. I'm teaching my nieces and nephews how to light like a campfire with a lighter. And but anyway, here's my I'm on YouTube with this. I'm on there. Go look. It's there. So I did a review of the Yandy. This is, let's see what size this is. This is OSQ. I don't know what that means. I think it's like something queen. O, what would O stand for? OSQ. I don't know. But this we ordered for a few months, and every month the lingerie would come, right? This looks too tiny for me. And my wife would say, it's nice, Chris, because I wanted to see her in lingerie, right? I didn't have any ulterior motives. I like to watch Maria in cooking. She actually motivates me. I don't know why she does. I feel sorry for her. Yeah, I wanted to find a nice guy. I really do. But I'm going to give this to somebody. I can't say who. But I might make a video with them and put it on my, I can't think of what that thing is called. Here's a couple other ones that I've got. Let me see. I think the one that we got from Walmart. Oh, wait a minute. I had it out. You know where it is? Hold on. It's in my... Remember a few weeks ago I dressed as Dirty Donna? I put it in my... it's in with all my costumes. Oh, man. Hold on. I got it here, and they really do have some nice lingerie at... Where the hell? At Walmart. Hold on. I am looking for a basket full of... Fuck, where did I put it? Hold on. I've got this lingerie, and it is big size. Still, I think the lingerie makers make you feel small. My friend said, if you want to get lingerie that's the right size, go to Torrid. Where is my... I don't know what I did with all my costumes. I slammed them in the closet, I think. Hold on, let me show you the lingerie I got from Walmart. If I can... Nope, it's not in that either. If I can drag it out... Nope. Oh, there's my beer hat. Yeah. Party on, ladies, right? Suck it back. I can't find my lingerie. I had it on because I was dressed as Dirty Donna a couple weeks ago. Remember that? You guys remember? You have to remember me doing this. I had my burqa on. Where is it? Anyway, just trust me. I can't find it. It is... Maybe that's it. Nope. I had it on. I had it out. I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere. But trust me, Walmart sells lingerie. What is this? This is from Yandy, I think, too. Some of the stuff that comes from Yandy doesn't say Yandy. Well, this one says Rue 21. So I don't think that's it either. And I'm pretty sure I got this shit from Yandy. Check this dirty little, I don't even know what this is. It looks like a skirt. Here's my bag full of lingerie, though. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a scarf in case you want to tie me to the bed. Tie me to the bedpost. Whoa. Check out these panties, right? I got a friend I'm going to give them. I can't wait to see them in this. It's going to be fucking... Okay, so here's something that is 4X, okay? And from Yandy, I don't... Look at it. I'd put it on right now, but I'd get thrown off of YouTube so fast. It is not 4X. I don't know what the O means either. I hate looking for anything in my closets. I love or live in a farmhouse. What do we got? This is another... I know I got this from Yandy, but it's not Yandy name. This one is OS. What is O? What is the OS? Obese? No, they wouldn't say, well, you're obese. I can't think of oversized, maybe? I love red, I meant live. Becky Lingerie, that's another name. But Yandy sells, this is what they sent me one month. Check it out. It's got like a little bra underneath. This is not big and it's not, this is really too small for me. It is real, I mean, I know it's stretchable as shit, but put your titties in that thing. Yeah, I got some crazy lingerie. Look at me. Can you see me in red fucking fishnets? Oh yeah, la lila. I might save these for Dirty Donna. But yeah, this is some of my crazy lingerie shit. I don't need it or want it. My friend's gonna have a field day with this. See ya, buddy. Oh, I like this one. See, I have a dirty little black dress that Donna wears. I might put this with my La Lila, right? OS, yeah. Here's the bag. It even says size OSQ. Right there. I don't know what an OS is, but yeah, the pink one. That's that fucking weird. That pink. What's that weird pink one? Crazy how the sizes are fucked up, but yeah, Yandy's fucked up. But if you're a skinny little one like you, Mama, then you'd be perfect at this. Yeah, this is OSQ, so I think it's oversized queen. That's a nice name for somebody, right? You're beautiful oversized. I love the pink though. I can't imagine that your husband come home from work and you're on the couch with this. Your nips stand right. There's no way to cover those nippies. This is like something Madonna would wear back in the 80s, like a virgin fucking shit. Kind of sexy, huh? Could you picture you coming home from work and I'm in this? Fuck me. No. I might though. Back in the day, go back on YouTube. OS means one size fits all. Oh, well, no, that's bullshit. It doesn't fit all, but yeah, if you want to sign yourself up to something neat, I would sign up for the Lingerie of the Month Club. So what I did, so I got my 2 scent birds, right? I'm trying to keep to one subject. 1 month I said I'm going to get perfume, spray my pillows, a scent that me and my sister picked out that we had both liked. And I wanted to spray my pillows so it would make me think for it. But then I would give the perfume to my girlfriend, right? Because I'm not going to need it. So the perfume was bamboo, right? So I went on my Scentbird. Instead of getting the cologne, I switched to the perfume. And thought, oh, okay, I got it, right? I smelled this. And no, it's not the same bamboo. Definitely not. It smells like that smells disgusting, like an old lady would wear it. So I went on Amazon or whatever, found that the bamboo, that the good smelling perfume bamboo that I like, is not the bamboo from Gucci. It's this cologne, and I don't even think they make it anymore. But it drove me nuts, the smell of the perfume. So if you ladies want to smell like something nice, and it's time for Mother's Day, put this on your fucking list. This shit, when you put this on, your man is going to attack you. I'm telling you. I even want to wear it on me. That's how good this smells right now. I did my pillows and I keep doing it too. I don't think the scent lasts long, but I did my pillows. I said, fuck it. So every time I smell this, I think of my sister, which is a nice thing, you know what I mean? I bought it for my wife, though. She said, I hate it, and I don't want you spending money like that on me. And I was like, well, I don't like your Five Below perfume. You've got to get rid of it. It makes me nauseous. She wouldn't get rid of her Five Below perfume. It was like a big debate and an argument. And, you know, there's some battles that you just don't want to have with people. And sometimes the way a person smells can really get under your skin. If your man wears a cologne and you detest it and you're like, oh no, you can't, I'm throwing this away. It got to the point where I made it disappear for a while and she flipped out. Oversized queen, that's what it means. I looked on Amazon. Yo, thank you. That's funny. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't keep to one subject, but Anyway, I'm just I like just like, if I like a smell, I like to keep smelling it. And if I don't like a smell, I don't want to keep smelling it. So when you smell like uh, disgusting, Five Below, if you buy perfume at Dollar Tree or Five Below, you might stumble upon something that may smell good a little bit if you're going to spray your bathroom after you crap. But if you're going to wear it, no. You know what I mean? Or I can see that you leave it in the car for like backup. You're on your way to, I don't know, an appointment and you think you smell or something. Then you might want to spray something like that. Leave it in the car. That would be great. But when you constantly wear a perfume, my ears always get blocked. When you constantly wear a perfume that somebody, your partner, hates, that's no fun. Get my little beard over here. I look like Abraham Lincoln. I just saw it in the light. Where am I? I gotta shave that. I'm at the point where I'm ready to shave. Except I have a squeaky little voice. And when I call like the bank or something, they're like, "Okay, ma'am." And I'm like, what man do you know that's named Chris? It's not like a nickname. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But whatever. Mama, I didn't know that you know Uber. She's amazing. Look what she got me. Let me move my lint brush. She got me my salt lamp, and I love, love, love it. I went to the beach today. I got my friend some sand, and I'm gonna have her made one of these. There's a place called Dune Jewelry, $50, and you can get a bracelet made with sand from any beach that you anywhere actually. I had another friend a bracelet made. They have a sand bank of all places, and I had her a bracelet made of sand from Fenway Park infield because she loves the Red Sox. So yeah, I went to the beach and got my friend some lovely sand. I posted my videos in case you might want to watch them. One of them, I'm with Wes riding around singing Bon Jovi. How fun was that? You want my cat, Mama? You can come and visit and just take her. Because she's amazing. She's way better than a husband. What are you doing? Meh. What? What? What's going on? What's going on? My internet's buffering. I love you and thanks for... Alright, I'm going to get out of here too. I'll order some soap and let us know how it works. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm curious to see if it's soaps, lathers. I don't want it to be shit, but I can tell you that so far I've used this almost a day now. I put one in this morning before I left. And yeah, I mean, they really give Scentsy a run for their money. They smell very strong, and this strawberry one is just, I want to eat it. It smells that good. So, and the berries, I thought, looking on her website, I thought the berries were real. But they're not. They're like a gel. A hard gel. Hello, I love the niche video. I know who you are, Miss Kitty. You're going to come visit me. Haha, Miss Kitty's coming to visit me in June. So we'll have to order you some soap, Miss Kitty. And so when you stay here, you'll have something to wash your sand trap with. We wouldn't want your sand trap to get all sweaty. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. It's neat to meet somebody that's in a different state and have them say, "Hey, I'm gonna come visit you. I will come and I'm gonna stay there and hang out with you." It's cool because I like that. I wish. I need more different friends than the ones I have, because I'm finding out that people on the internet are very generous and they're nice. They send me things and I appreciate them, and people that I meet on the internet, I don't call them fans. I call them friends because I get to know them. It's working again. On my internet won't let me watch it's bad. We just got done. Bad rainstorm. I hate the fact that we are going to have the Pro Party, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. That I'm not sure where I want to have the Pro Party because, like Uber said, some people aren't on Facebook. the people that are on YouTube, not all of them go on Facebook, and the people that are on Facebook, not all of them go on YouTube. So I don't know if I'm going to do two separate ones, or I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure yet exactly how, but I don't want anybody to feel gypped or left out, or I want to make everybody happy, but I don't know how to do it. Come visit us this summer. We are camping for this. I love camping. Camping is fun. I'll stay in your tent. Love you bushels. Yeah, I want you to, when you come here, we're going to have fun. There's a list full of stuff to do. Today, I went by there's a farm a mile away, and not even a mile. And I went by it today, and I thought, we are going to kiss the pigs. We're going to kiss the pigs. We're going to feed the llamas. We're going to do some stuff. I want to start writing a list of stuff to do we can accomplish on our escapade, like fun things that are around me that I think that you will like doing. June is strawberry picking, and strawberry picking's in season. But you probably do that there, I don't know what you do or what you don't do. So, but I like the farms. I'm really like a farm person. You probably wouldn't think that. You'd probably be like, Chris, I can't picture you on a farm. Or I worked on a farm. My parents were not very nice when I was growing up. They instilled in me, let's just put it this way, they instilled in me when I was 15, I wanted Nikes, right, at the shoe store at the mall, and I think it was Jordan Marsh, wasn't even a shoe store at that, we didn't have like a Foot Locker. I wanted nice Nikes, and they said, if you want those nice expensive sneakers, you're going to have to get a job, and I wasn't even old enough to get a work permit. And so I went, to neighbor to neighbor. Already I was shoveling people out in the wintertime, here's $2, do my driveway, right? So I was already doing that, but I was 15, and my dad says, I said, how can I make money? I was bitching to him about what my mother said, and he said, I'll let you use the lawnmower. Why don't you go around to the neighbors to see if any of them need their lawns mowed? And I thought, genius, I'll do that. So my neighbor, my next door neighbor, after going to everybody, the last person I went to, he said, I'm thinking about starting a farm in my yard. And that was like my backyard. His backyard was my backyard. And I thought, oh, this is amazing. And he says, but I'm going to need a hard worker. And I'm like, all right. So I can remember getting up at 6 in the morning, as soon as the sun came up, because if you try to farm during the day, that bright sun, you get a burn in no time, half an hour. And I can remember getting up 6 o'clock, and yeah, all summer long, I would pick tomatoes, you name it, corn, green beans. I would carry all the heavy bushels of stuff, and he's like, you're my best worker. And when I worked for him, for off and on for 10 years. The last time I stopped working for him, the reason why I stopped working for him was I probably working for him to this day. He hired a woman that had got fired from the bank. She was accused of stealing money. And we're talking one day, and we're working in Boston. On Tuesday, they have a farmer's market in across from the library downtown, where the Prudential Center is. And so we were. My job was to drive the truck in and then work with this girl, and we sell vegetables. So she ends up telling me, yeah, well, I did steal money, and I thought she was pocketing money at work and stuff. And while she was chatting with me, she told me that she had gotten hired for I was only getting $5 an hour. She got hired at $6 an hour to start. And I thought, I have been with this fucking guy since the beginning of time, never got a fucking raise, and this bitch is gonna sweep in here, Britney Spears type. Oh, remember when Chris Crocker did that video? That was hilarious. Leave Britney alone. She was the type not to get dirt under her fingernails. Yeah, I make my own pickles too. My canning jars, you can't see them, but they're right over here. I was gonna make raspberry jam in August, but when I went in to buy my raspberries at the very end of the season, they had already a bunch of jars of raspberry jelly. They were tagging, putting prices on, and I was like, oh no, I'm not going through the work. I'll just buy it here and send it to my friends. So I just sent my friend in Georgia a couple jars of it. I was like, I gotta get rid of this. It's almost another time. You know what I mean? It's almost picking time again. In a couple months here, we'll have It's in 2 months. It'll be June. Strawberries will be out and good times. I would love to live down south though and have like a farm, whether it's animals or whether it's corn, whatever the hell it is. So yeah, I love stuff like that, like outdoorsy stuff, farms and stuff, animals. Love it, love it. I'm pretty mellow. You know, you would look at me and be like, "You're definitely a stoner." You would think that the type of person chilled out like I am, that I would smoke. I would be definitely smoke some weed, but no, I don't. Believe it or not, I don't. I've been accused of you have to be a stoner. No, just because I'm mellow doesn't mean I have to be a stoner. But aren't most stoners? Moved to North Carolina. I love North Carolina. That's my favorite basketball team. I've got a bunch of North Carolina hats. Love them. I had family that my grandmother and grandfather lived in South Carolina, and for a while, I was like when I was little, like 10, every summer, I would go down there and visit them and be like, this is great. A little too hot, but still, I just love the weather. Not like California. No, California is just different. The people there are not very nice. They're not. You would think people in California are laid back and stuff, but I didn't really. Yes, Tar Heels. I didn't really like the people in California. They was kind of stuck up and very shallow. They get Botox and they don't think twice that their lip is bloated out and it's yeah, people in California, they're very shallow. They care a lot about their looks. And you wouldn't think so many people are really like that, but going out there and just looking at people, you're like, wow, you've got Botox, you've got Botox, you've got Botox. Not like there's anything wrong with it, but I'm looking for my Tar Heels hat. I've got so many of these crazy hats. Nope. Another camo hat. I'm like the king of camo hats. There's a camo hat. There's a camo. I've got them everywhere, placed strategically throughout my house. The sand trap. Oh, I just found my sand trap hat. There is no sand trap. This is my sock monkey hat. There is no sock monkey. I've tried to have groups, but they tend to not really work out because people end up infiltrating. Like we started a La La Lila group. Here's my hat. Yep, I shit you not. I love North Carolina. They're freaking amazing. Oh, here's my yarmulke, by the way. I'm telling you, Hare Krishna. I'm not playing. Yep, I learned that. I'm starting to learn, like different people. Did you know that, being gay and shit, like in Italy, there's the whole gender thing, very difficult. You can't, changing gender in America is not such a hard thing. Of course we have laws and rules, but I'm learning that different people in different places, being gay, they could get killed for. I'm not even like joking around. Like it is, not only is it like a sin, but you get stuff like bad. You can get in trouble for being gay, and I guess people here we take it for granted that gays can marry and all that stuff. Oh, my room's a mess for me trying to figure out my keyboard. But I did figure it out, and then I went to go start the damn thing. No, I didn't start it. I ended up signing up on the Postal Service, logging back in. Luckily, I love the fact that when I went on there, all my passwords and stuff my websites and stuff were saved with Google. So once I remembered my Google whatever account information, I went to USPS and it already had stored from before that. Even though I reset my computer, it had my password and everything in there. So I was like, oh, this is great. Not that I don't write my passwords down, but I didn't want to have to type, everything over again. And I have them like listed by each place, a file. Like there's a file for Netflix with a password and an actual file folder. And where are they? I had them a little while ago in my bed. I got my passwords out earlier because I got rid of Facebook so I could schmeal. My phone is still acting up, but yeah, see the actual folders. I'm weird. I'm very weird. I like technical. Oh, good. That's awesome. It worked, but when I went to go on it afterwards, every time I went to type something, it said it was the computer was talking to me. So I reset it. Haven't tried it. It was just if I would type something or went to go enter, the, I don't know what it was. It was like I guess maybe if you were blind, you know what I mean? Like if you were blind, the keyboard was talking to you, so you just have to do like voice commands. So I don't know why it was giving me voice commands instead of letting me type on the keyboard. But whatever, I'll figure it out another day. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go. I keep I come on here and I think I'll make a half an hour video and then I'll be done, and then I end up being on here for an hour and a half. So I'm gonna go, ladies. But yeah, I'll update on the soap so far. The strawberry little wax thing is amazing. Yeah, I'm glad you like the Tar Heels. Out of anybody, I think like they're the best college team ever, pretty much. And I don't even know what happened in the March Madness recently. No clue what happened. Usually I hear, well, the Tar Heels are in the playoffs or whatever, but they must have done bad because I didn't hear anything. Love you, Mama. I didn't know you were friends with Uber, so that's kind of cool. Because Uber is nice. I've known Uber before she was Uber. She's friggin' awesome. And I didn't know, C. Marie, right? She got me to watch this woman called MFW. I don't know what the MFW stands for, but I didn't know. I watched MFW like last week. I didn't know that C. Marie sent MFW a lamp. I was like, they're friends too. I've been with Uber a while and adore her. I didn't know. Yeah, it's funny that you're friends with her because she knows a lot of people. I did not know that she knew this MFW. Who is? Can somebody clue me in? That's what it stands for. I was like, motherfucking woman. I didn't know. Who? Can you like tell me in the short version? Who is she? Like, she wasn't the one on Dr. Phil, right? Because I know there's a girl that C. Marie has it out for this girl. She does not like her. The one on Dr. Phil, the one that she said she got hit by a car. I saw that little clip. But you know the woman that I'm talking about that C. Marie does not like. And she doesn't like the guy, too. Unision or whatever his name is. I haven't seen any of C. Marie's videos in probably a week. Is she even on there anymore? I don't know. I haven't seen C. Marie, but I've been with C. Marie. That's who it was. C. Marie makes these parody things of Truthfully Trisha and does not like her one bit. And my friend Trish tried telling me, oh my God, you got to see this Truthfully Trish. And I was like, no, really, I don't really want to see her. I guess she spends a lot of time on the internet. Like, that's what she does, is on the internet. But I don't know. So I don't know how the MFW fits into all this. But C. Marie told me to watch her. She was going to go live. I think she was going to go live. C. Marie was going to go live with the MFW. But I don't know what is the MFW? What is her, like, thing? I watched her twice. And I don't know, like, what is her channel about? I don't have a clue. Is it about just gossip? I know a couple people. When I wanted to watch C. Marie live with her, I went on the wrong channel. Somehow I ended up on the wrong thing. And I know that this bigger woman, redneck woman, and her husband were in a van. Have a good night, Michelle. I know that the MFW, I think she's fighting with this guy and this girl, redneck people. And I wish I knew exactly what was going on. C. Marie had a video saying that she wasn't going to be on very much. She's tired of the drama. Watch her latest video. Yeah, no. That was an April Fool's joke. That was the last video I saw. And I was like, don't play with me. Right? Tell me that was an April Fool's joke. That was an April Fool's joke, right? She's going to be on. That was just April Fool's. Go back and watch it. Don't tell me. Is it a real video? The last thing I saw was, now that you reminded me, was the April Fool's. She says I'm not going to be on. MFW and Shoot the Shit made up. I don't know who I know. I think MFW knows this guy, this old man. All I can say is the rednecks. And I know an old man and a woman were in a car one day, right? And they were talking. I think they were talking about the MFW, saying like talking smack. And I was like, what the hell? I was just checking something out. I got my letter from the bank I needed. But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the whole MFW. Who she is, what her channel's about, or anything. If it's drama and stuff, no. But I know that the MFW got a light, like a lamp or something from Katie Clyer, and so it's funny that everybody knows each other, but I don't know how. How do they know who is the MFW? I need details about this woman. And what did you say, it was Ms. fucking Wonderful? I don't know who she is. I don't know what she does. Haven't seen any, like, the video that she had was just her saying, hey, what's up? You know, it wasn't a video of stuff. Like, my videos are kind of like all about me and the shit that I do in New Hampshire, basically. It's if I go out here or there or whatever I'm up to. You know, what are you doing lately, Chris? Are there going to any concerts, or where are you hanging out? What are you doing? Like, it's about me, my hijinks. It's not like, I don't have, like, really drama or fighting with other people. That, you know, I guess that would be something that somebody would, you know, like, yeah, I thought her channel was like a drama channel, like, you know, people fighting with people, maybe. But maybe that's who I watched. You're talking about Shoot the Shit. Their names are Pam and Rick, and their brother and sister. It's a ton of drama that is honestly deep, what they made up. That's shitty. I think the MFW was talking one day about somebody pressing charges on her or making up charges or something, and I don't like the drama like that. Like, he said, she said. I like to kind of not only form my own opinion, but I just hate when somebody says something and then, you know, they're not there to defend themselves. Hold on, I'm taking my shoes off. My feet are killing me. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody's talking smack about somebody and they're not there, they're not on your live with you to defend themselves, then, you know, it's not really right. It's like, I don't really tend to want to believe somebody's word when just because they say it. I tend to believe what I see, and that's how I ended up talking to Maria and, you know, being friends with her, is because everyone was saying bad shit, and I thought, why don't I give her a chance to get to know her? You know, why don't I just give her a chance to get to know her? Why are all these people saying these things right out of the blue, like, Chris, you don't really know her, or this or that? And she's not really a bad person. You know, she might have had a past, but don't we all have something we're not happy, you know, like, we're not proud of? You know, not saying that, you know, we all have criminal records or anything, but saying that maybe we, you know, no, I can't even say anything really bad that I've done. Like, some people, maybe they rob a purse, or they, I don't know, steal from the blind or the homeless or whatever. I don't know. I'm pretty lame. I'm the type that do the opposite of those things. I hand out turkeys at the church, and I don't know. I go on my Facebook a couple Thanksgivings, and I'll say, anybody needs a turkey, DM me if you can't afford it. I had a friend. What happened was, I had a friend one year, and I said, what are you doing? What are you and your boyfriend doing for Thanksgiving? And she says, nothing. You know, we work a lot, and we can't afford a meal. And I thought, well, why don't you just go and get, you know, help? Isn't there help in your town? And she's like, well, I can't because I live in a different state. And I thought, well, I'll buy a turkey for her. And I thought, if there's anyone else in the same shoes, right, I'll go on my Facebook and see if anybody else is, like, stuck. You know, they work a lot, they're paying their bills, and they just can't afford a meal. I'll go buy a couple people a meal. So that's what I do. I hand out the turkeys at the church. I buy people meals, and that's what I tend to do, not any criminal things. I'm not a criminal. So I can't, looking back at my life, I'm thinking, well, have you ever done something that you've been really, really ashamed or embarrassed about? I can't I'm the type that, like, when women are getting spring water and they can't carry the gallons that are full, I carry them to the car. I don't know. I'm looking back and thinking, is there something I'm really, 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 I wish I could do over? Something bad, and I'm trying to come up with something horrible that I've done. I might be here all day. Can't think of anything really that you ever wish you could, like, have a do-over with something? Most of the time, it's like if you have a fight with somebody. I can't think of anything I know. Am I? I'm trying to think of something that I'm really feel bad at in my life. I can tell you something I feel bad at. I had a friend that did drugs, did heroin. Okay, and they asked me about kratom, and I said I thought that they wanted to use kratom to get high, and you can't get high off of it. So they asked me, about kratom, and asked me to send them some, and I didn't. Because I didn't know that what they wanted it for, but I didn't send them their kratom, and they ended up a year later, not long. They sent me a letter in the mail. I said, "Where are you on Facebook?" They said, "Give me your address, and I'll send you a letter and explain." They sent me a letter and explained. They drew a picture, said, "Just chilling with Jesus." I got the picture still, and they explained their story, that they were in a rehab. I can say their story now. I definitely wouldn't say it if they were alive. But that's probably the one thing I think that's gonna carry. I'm gonna carry till the day I die, because I didn't send that person kratom, and they ended up dying of an overdose. And they had problems. They went to rehab for a while. They did not want to trade one drug for another. They didn't want to have to be on methadone for the rest of their life. I didn't know you had to be on methadone for the rest of your life. I just thought you get off of the heroin and go on that, and then you taper off the methadone, and then but I didn't realize. I just found out today that people that are on methadone go every day to the clinic, every day, and they're on it for the rest of their lives. So yeah, she died, and I didn't send her kratom, and I thought, well, if I know I do blame myself, though, I really do. I thought, damn, I should have sent her the kratom. So now anybody I tell out there, if you really can't afford to buy a small bit of kratom and sample it, I will mail it to you, and you can try it. No one wants to go out and try something they don't know is going to work. So, yeah. So I'm never going to say no again to anybody, because I feel really, really shitty about that. Oh, my friend just told me I posted something on my wall, and I was kind of mad. I'm starting to delete my actual real friends that I know, one by one. Oh, it's Suboxone then. I think it's the same for people that's on Suboxone. Well, yeah, I'm not sure if it's methadone, Suboxone, but whatever they're on to get off of the heroin, they go every day, and it's forever. It wasn't what I thought. So kind of shitty. I know a lot of people that want to get off heroin, they get on kratom because kratom blocks the opioid receptor in the brain, so it makes them feel like they've taken a drug. It doesn't make them high and mellow. I don't know why they sell it at the head shop, where you get your bongs and stuff. I don't know. I really don't know why, because all it does is it doesn't make you feel fucked up. If you take too much, you're going to throw up and get sick. And it mellows you out, and it doesn't really, you don't really get it like a high feeling. It's kind of like CBD oil. You don't get a high. You just feel less pain or out of pain. So, I don't know. The whole heroin thing is, yeah, I mean, and she was young. The sad thing is she was young. And I wrote her, a letter or two in while she was in rehab, and I thought, she goes to rehab, you go for a month, maybe 90 days. She was in rehab for at least over a year, and I was on Facebook making jokes. We used to joke around all the time, and I went on Facebook making a joke. Where are you? I use CBD oil. I have it in a vape. I used it, but it just didn't seem to do anything for me, and I've got the drops. That go under your tongue. They're called isolate drops. And I don't want to get... The reason why I don't smoke weed is because I don't like that feeling in your brain of not being in control and ha-ha-ha feeling out of it. I don't like that. I want to be focused and level-headed and not, oh, I'm stoned. Let me look at the walls. Let me sit here and zone out. So I tried these under my tongue. I've tried the vape. I can't find something that works. So kratom was doing the trick for me, but every so often, I've tried switching my strain. It doesn't really help me either. I wish it would help my anxiety. Yeah, I don't know. Kratom's good for a lot of things, like anxiety. It mellows you out, but you don't feel messed up. It does something to your brain to make you not I take it for pain, but people do take it for, depression. If you take white or green, it puts you in an upbeat, in a good mood, almost like drinking coffee, but you just kind of feel optimistic sometimes. I guess a bipolar person, when a bipolar person has that mania and they feel really, really good, that would be what white kratom does for you. It just makes you feel different, makes you feel happy. You know, it doesn't make you feel like, oh, I'm sad all the time, or like in despair. Not and for somebody that's bipolar, though, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it would work, because you're gonna have moods. You're gonna either be really happy or really sad. So I guess you could take white or green when you feel really shitty and sad, and then when you feel real happy, then you can take some red to mellow out. I know I need happy medicine too. I know, like, I don't like the medicines that they give you at the psychologist. To they all have different side effects, and I tend to like rather try the herbal cure route before anything. You know what I mean? I went with down the route to take. Well, I'm gonna take my melatonin at night. For a while, melatonin was working great. Then it seems like you I don't know if your body builds up an immunity or what, but I need an. I think I'm gonna try new kratom dealer, because I've tried some new strains and they just don't seem to be cutting it for a while. And I don't know. So that's me. I mean, my kratom dealer, I swear by him. I refer everybody to him. But the last couple times I've gotten kratom and switched up what I usually get, I just don't feel like it's having the same effect. You need more and more, and I need like either a kratom break or something. I was prescribed Trintelix but refused to take it. Way too many side effects. Yeah, I mean, and it's weird. Bipolar is a thing that's strange. I've lived with somebody, I had a girlfriend for 15 years, so off and on, not one big stretch. And I stayed so long because she was bipolar. I think, oh, she'll never find anybody. No one's gonna put up with the shit she put me through. So yeah, bipolar is a strange thing, because one day you wake up and you're like, ha ha, and even in the same day, you could wake up and have a shitty day, and then you can switch your mood at the drop of a hat, and then all of a sudden you're happy. I have MDD, depressive disorder. What does the M stand for? What what is it? Kratom does help for depression and stuff. It I know that it makes me, if I do the white or the green, it makes me optimistic. And each different strain is good for something different. Major depressive disorder, though, that's gonna suck to be depressed like all the time. Where's my I just came back from the doctor and got my paper. I have my blood work, and it's got my diagnosis on it. I know one time I looked up my diagnosis. It said long-term meds on it. After my son passed away, I got this way. Oh shit! I didn't know. I talked to so many people. It's hard to know who's told me what, and to match that person with you know what I mean. Like, you could have told me this before, but I wouldn't remember, because I didn't make a mental note of it. But that's just shitty. When you're friends with somebody, their kids are like your kids, and one of my friends lost her son, and I'm telling you, she's not the same. She's she's different now. She's very, very different. She did a 360. She used to be upbeat and happy, like me, mellow, happy. Come to the beach. We'll split a 6 pack of not Mike's, 6 pack of Not Your Father's root beer, and just sit on the beach and just chill. I like the people that'll have one or two drinks and then be like, nah, it's not doing anything for me, or no, I gotta drive. I like those people. I don't like the people that, hey, they come over in their lush bags and they're like, yo, let's shotgun a beer and let's see how much we can drink in a half an hour. Like, I'm too old for that. I changed to It Rips Your Heart Out. It ripped my heart out to not only watch. It was like when your friends' kids die, and it's almost like your kid dies. because you and your children, you you and your friends have children that grow up together, and when it happened when I watched what it did to her, yeah, it there's no words that I could even say to try to comfort you. There's just nothing. That's like the worst thing in the world that can happen. If you think about, well, what would be the worst thing that can happen? That would be probably it. You know, something happening to one of your kids is just not. It's you don't expect it. You know, you never expect it. It's not the way it should go. You're supposed to. Your kids are supposed to bury you, not the other way around. My best friend's kids were like mine. Yeah, you know, when you have friends that are your same age, you know, you go through milestones together. When you have children, you know, you're there for each other. And then and your kid, if one of my friends, you know, an example was one of my friend's daughters was going to have her car repoed, and I said, here's money, you know, it'll keep you another month so you don't have to get your car repoed. They're just like your own kids. When something happens to them or they need something, you're right there. You know, if they call you up and say, I tried to reach my mom, but my mom's phone might be off, or she's got to work. Can you do this? Can you? Absolutely, I'm there. If you're drunk and you can't drive home and you're at McDonald's, you did the right thing to call me. I will come pick you up and take you home safe, and we'll go get your car in the morning. You know. Yeah. So it's you know, when you have people that are like the same age of you and you have friends, it's just shitty. When, yeah, I can remember crying so hard. It was strange too because I cried. I wept like a baby in the bathroom so no one would hear me. And then after that, my house got real creepy. Things would happen like light bulbs. I blew three light bulbs in like a day. They all sit in different places. They all seemed to like go at once, and I thought, what is going on? You know, my house was a little creepier after that. And then, and I tend to be very empathetic, so I tried to tell my friend, when you're ready, yeah, I tried to tell my friend, when you're ready, I can actually give you a message from your son. And it's something that only you and him knows. And when he says this to you, there's no way that I could possibly know this. And that way she would know that I'm not bullshitting. I mean, I wouldn't bullshit about anything like that anyway, but I said, I can give you a message when you're ready to hear it. But she said, you know, she cried and she said, I'm not ready. You know, it's not, you know, maybe it hasn't been gone long enough. And she just didn't want to. I tried to tell her, I can give you a message from him. And she was like, no, no, no. Well, one time she went to a psychic when she was ready. She called me crying after the psychic and she said, Chris, I went to the psychic, and guess what the psychic said? No, what did the psychic say? The psychic said you can give me a message, and I said I've been telling you that all along. She's like, I know, but I wasn't willing to hear it, but now I'm ready. You know what I mean? So yeah, the psychic even told her. The psychic told her my name. She says Chris can give you your messages. You know, and so it was like her son confirmed that for me through the psychic. Yeah, oh my gosh. I was gonna go on Uber Goober, lady. I got a couple stories to say, and I don't really want to open up because you know, I don't want to invite haters. So Uber said instead of you going on your YouTube because people pick on you and share your stuff in groups, Uber said I can go live on her channel and talk about it, and she was gonna have her ranch people get rid of the haters and the trolls or whatever. Yeah, I've got a few stories. I read my neighbor upstairs for 3 hours. And at the very end of me telling her her husband died, at the very end of it, I don't really remember most of the messages because when I do that, the messages aren't for me. So when I do that, I don't really retain it. But I remember the very end of that. I told her, I helped her move in, and that was it. I helped move boxes up the stairs and hold the door when they moved in, and I had never been. All that I've been in her house is right in the very, you know, when you open up the kitchen door like this, you open up the kitchen door. I went right in front of her door and put the boxes. I didn't use her bathroom. I don't even know what her bedrooms look like. I just stood in the kitchen, and so I went up there and read her after her husband died, because my wife said Chris got this is what would happen. I knew I could do it, and I didn't, I didn't know how to say that to a neighbor. So my wife would talk to her a lot, and I said, her husband would want to say, give me a little message for her, and I says, well, if you see Carol today, I told my wife, if you see her walking by, because sometimes they would have cigarettes together, I would say, hey, today ask her if she's ready to do that walk that she used to do with her husband. And come to find out, and so my wife would give her messages and she would cry. And she'd, like the walk thing, she said, oh my God, every year in our anniversary, we'd take a walk around this pond. And this is my first year without him, my first anniversary without him. And I was wondering when I woke up today, should I take the walk alone? And so, yeah, it makes me cry thinking about it. She said to my wife, she said, oh my God, I was going to take the walk alone, and he wants me to take the walk. And so, yeah, when it would be a birthday or something really important, I would give her little messages. And so she wanted me to read her, and I didn't. It's just awkward. So a couple times, things would happen, and I'd say, give her a couple little messages, and she said, "Oh my God, yeah, yeah, yeah." And so, let me think. What happened? Oh, well, come to find out, when they had been childhood sweethearts, her and her husband, when they always told themselves, when they, how there's a lot of things like on sci-fi and there's programs on stuff like that, the bio channel. Well, they had always promised each other, if one of them goes before the other one, they will do whatever they can to get a message through, whether it's to go to a psychic or whether, you know what I mean, whatever they can do. And so I didn't know why he was bugging me so much. He was moving things around my house. We would after he died, he lived right upstairs. He would move specific things. He lived right upstairs across the hall and died. They weren't even moved in a year. We would put, like, we had this, the game of life. Well, I had a little orange life car, and I'd leave it on the counter, and he would move it all the time. And there's a few stories I wanted to go on Uber and say, and there's, I've got people that can corroborate my stories. They're not just stories, it's, truthful things, but sometimes it's hard. I don't like to talk about stuff on my YouTube because people might already think, well, Chris, you're crazy, and I'll get a couple people will come on, Chris, are you drunk? And it's just like, you know what, I'm tired of hearing that, I'm going to ban you. But yeah, so I read her, and I can tell you at the very end of me reading her, I told her, I said, your husband said that you have a box under your bed, and there is a picture, it has a broken lock on it, and there's a picture inside that box of you on the hood of a car, and I think he's there, but he's joking with you, whatever. And she comes back. I'm sitting on the couch up there. She goes into the bedroom. She comes back, and she's crying, like hysterical. And she comes back, and she sits in front of me, and she's just crying. And she said, look. And I look, and she goes, and I looked, and she's got a box. And she said, the lock is broken on this. She says, how do you know this? She said, you've only been in my kitchen. I said, this is his way of telling you he's right here with you. The days that you wake up and you want to drink, or you want to, you're thinking of offing yourself, because she was in a bad place. And I said, the days you wake up and feel like crap, he's right there, and you can't even, she didn't think he was around. And I said, he's here. He's, whatever you want to know, ask a question out loud, and I will give you his answer. He tells me, he's just sitting here talking to me right behind my shoulder. And so she came back with that box, and she cried, and she had me look at the broken lock. I looked at the lock, and at that point, I didn't even believe it myself. Sometimes I know what I'm saying, and I don't doubt that what I'm saying is true. But it hit me that it is a gift. It's not, I always looked at it like it's a curse. I'm like, they won't leave me alone. They zap my energy by having me give these messages, I think my son is around me a lot too. I can feel him. I've never tried to give somebody a message by, over the computer. But when I get, something to say, I say it and say it. There's a few stories that would probably bring you to tears when I think about them. Um, there are like 10 different things that I was gonna go on YouTube's, I mean not YouTube's, Uber's channel and explain because yeah, so when it hit me that, I would always tell my wife it's a curse. It is such a curse. Uh, at night when I want to go to bed, sometimes it's difficult because you know that there's people there. You know, it's not like you're sitting in a room with nobody. There's usually people around, whether they're your loved ones or not. If you live alone, it's not a fun feeling to feel like somebody's watching you. So I don't know. So yeah, she sat down. If you go on Uber's panel, a lot of people will be amazing. They'll love it. Yeah, I want it. I want to go on there and explain it because there's a few stories. There's a few stories, and I got people that can corroborate everything I'm saying. You live in a haunted house. I live with a succubus. I do believe it's a female, and I went to the sleep doctor, and they said it's sleep paralysis. You've got narcolepsy and sleep paralysis. And I laughed, and I thought, no, this isn't sleep paralysis. So my stepson came when he was 10, and he came for the summer, and 2 or 3 nights after he was sleeping here, he came to us in the morning. He says, I was held down in my sleep last night. Now, me and my wife didn't want to say any of the encounters that we had we don't want to scare him. He'll never want to stay here. And when he told us that, we were like, holy shit. I've had people sleep over. They get zapped of energy. I've been scratched. Girlfriends have been pushed. There's so many stories of that type of stuff that goes on in my house. It's not all good spirits. Uber has a lady on her channel that is a ghost hunter, and the ghost hunter lady said, well, I don't do the Ouija board. It's a portal to open up, a gateway of you invite good and bad in. But that lady really, I mean, she doesn't realize when you do the ghost box, it's a portal too. 3 times at 6 p.m. for 3 days straight. There was nobody there. Holy shit. That's creepy. Now, that's a scary creep. Now, that's not something you think is your son playing tricks on you, because sometimes that's what they do. I'm a jokester, so I know if I die, I would probably haunt my family members by playing jokes and tricks on them, What happens with me is I will be out in my kitchen, and I will be, washing pots and pans, and I'm anal, so when I'm washing, and then I put the sponge down. Paula, I think it was who was on Uber. I don't know the lady's name. But when I go put my sponge down, and you're going to rinse off the pan, I put my sponge in a certain spot, right on the corner of my sink. Well, I will put that sponge, and I will turn away, and then the sponge will be, boom, right back in the sink. I was told it was a poltergeist that slammed my door. Holy shit. Yeah, usually when they do violent things like that, it's evil. I've had mine throw in front of my, in front of my ex that I was with for 15 years and my wife. We're sitting at the little thing in the counter where I put the soap, and we were going through our cabinets giving my ex some canned foods that we weren't going to eat. And we were stacking up 3 cans of beans. There was 2 cans here, and we started stacking another one, and we we're going to put a 4th one on it. Well, right there, boom, right in front of all of us, a can of beans just went boom, like knocked right off the counter. I've had friends over. We'll be standing in the kitchen, just standing around, drinking a beer, chatting, whatever, waiting for the grill to warm up. And a dime, now I don't carry change on me because why? I pay for everything with my card. A dime just went boom, fell on the floor right in front of all of us, and we're like, did you do that? Did you just throw that? And we're like, no. It like drops from out of the sky. Weird things happen. I've got some crazy stories. Most of them are sad though. Most of the things are sad. C. Marie needs to hook up her static night vision camera. I don't think she realizes how easy it is. I had it hooked up as a security camera in my house. It just hooks up to the audio and the video on your TV. If you got if she's got a, a VCR, it hooks into the VCR like it would, audio video. Simple dimple. I don't know why she hasn't done that. She's, out of all the equipment I sent her, out of the three ghost boxes and whatever else, that camera, the static night vision camera, I you get orbs in real time. You get them around you, not just a flying orb and that's it. I hooked it up one day and we were recording through the VCR, watching it, but we're recording. There are orbs. My body just absorbed all the orbs, not orbs flying by. I stood there and orbs were coming from all over parts of the room and going into my body, and I was like, what the hell? I've captured apparitions and tons of orbs in my house. Shit, really? That's kind of your house. Well, that, yeah, somebody had to have died in it. A couple weeks ago, I posted, if you want to find out if someone died in your house, I posted a couple links to. There's a way to find out if people died there. I don't remember what it was, but I know I posted 2 links on it because it popped up in my memories. My phone. Let me see how much battery I got. 56%. It's gonna die, and I promised a friend, Twyla, that I was going to video conference her later on and see what's up. I want people to visit me this summer. I want to have fun, and I don't want to sit around the house. I talk to the spirits here. I know it sounds crazy. It's really not crazy. But when you're sitting there, if you really don't think, like, the worst thing people do is when someone dies, they end up going through like a depression. They think, well, it's the end of the world. They think this is the shittiest thing. But, they say they're in a better place when they die. When you think about it, yeah, I was in a coma for 11 days and I crossed over. I was read my last rites 3 times. So I kind of saw the whole tunnel of light and stuff. So I do believe there's a heaven. And I think it is definitely a better place. If I could go back to that light, I would. But they turned me away. I had to walk back. And I saw my best friend and my dog there. And then they said, you've got to go back. And I didn't want to go back. I can remember feeling sad and thinking, well, this is fucking shit. But yeah, they're always around us, believe it. I've enjoyed your stream. I didn't know that. They are around you, believe it or not. When my sister died, you'll notice. I'll post some things about my sister. What was around me? Yeah, that's one of the stories. I want to say it's like 10 different things to tell. Go on Uber's channel and talk about, because I feel like if I do it on my channel, I'm probably going to get looked at like I'm not all there. And that's already people think what they want. But what happened when I was there, I walked into the light, like the whole tunnel. It was like a shiny brick tunnel, like a tunnel, and I saw the light at the end. My best friend and my dog, he had my dog, and my dog died April 18th, so it's not a good day for me coming up. And that was the same day that I was in a coma, and not different years, but April 18th is not a good day for me. I was in a coma. I came out right around the 30th. They told my mother, they said the insurance company was going to shut me off for the hospital. I don't know why. They wanted to unplug me. They said, we're going to unplug Chris. Go home and pray. Honest to God. The hospital told my mom, go home and pray. So my mom called everybody in the family, aunts, uncles. Everybody prayed. The next day, my mom went into the hospital with my obituary writ. She already wrote it out. And she went into the hospital thinking she's going to have to say goodbye to me and they're going to unplug me. And I was awake. And she was like, oh my God, the power of prayer really does work. And I was like, oh, I'm not so sold on that. But do I believe there's a heaven? Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind there's a heaven. And when people say, well, do gays go to heaven or whatever, everybody, people, I don't know about killers and stuff, but I can tell you, yes, gays go to heaven. I wouldn't have even gotten halfway there if that was the case. Gays go to heaven. There's no way I would have been in that tunnel. And it's strange how my story, I've been telling my story since it happened in 1999. Now I look on YouTube, people telling stories that are so similar, it's crazy. Now why would we all, trust me, there was a time when I thought, I don't believe in God. I thought, nah, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody, but is there God? You know, the God that everyone thinks. I don't know about that, you know. But when that happened, that made me rethink that there's something bigger, you know. So when my sister died, I went through. Of course, I went through depression, but it helped me knowing that they're all around us, you know. God has you here for a very good reason. We always don't, sometimes we don't know. It's depressing thinking, sometimes it's depressing, right? You try to go through your life. It's not so bad when you go through your life married or you have a significant other that you can cry to. But, you know, when you live alone and you come home every day and you're in your house and you think, well, my cats don't look at this. This is what I think right now. Watch this. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm here laying in bed, right, and I'm thinking, not even my cats want to look at my ugly mug. We got this cat. Look at him. They both. None of them are looking at me. The gay one's asleep. This guy. Look at him right here. Hey, Bandit. Bandit. He's fucking ignoring. Bandit. What's going on? Hi. What's going on, Bandit? No, he don't want to look at me. No, I'm a piece of shit. In my little notebook, though, I've got a few stories to tell Uber that, yeah, I want to go on there and tell her, but the link that she gave me to go on live one day didn't work. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I've got two phones. Adriana. I've been listening while doing dishes. I would love to hear more stories too. Yeah, I want to tell more stories. It seems like if I open up, whether it's on my page or whether it's on YouTube, people like to take things that I say and make fun of it. My two dogs do that. I know, right? Like, why? Why are they doing this? Why are they like? They don't want to look at me. They don't. This guy doesn't even want to come over here and sit in my lap. You know, it's kind of like being alone. Even though I've got pets, people think, well, you've got your cats. Just hug your cats. They don't even want to be hugged. When I'll go pick Patch up. He'll try to squirm out of my hands and run away. He doesn't want me. It's like, get the hell out of here. So, by the way, have you guys been following my quilting? My quilt for somebody that's got chemo. I don't know who it is yet, but I've earlier I cut a bunch of fabric, and I've got so much more to go. I thought I was almost at the home stretch. I'll show you how far I got. I've got two corners done, so that's more than the other day. I got two corners, and now I'm ready to finish the. I'm almost done to the length part, and now I'm just working on the very, very bottom, finishing up the width. But here is the length, right? Check this out. Somebody's having chemo, right? This will definitely, even if they sit, it'll go down to their legs, right? Check it out. So that the length is good, and I think the width is gonna be pretty all right, right? So that's the Adriana. Do you love it? So yeah, it's almost done. I've got, let's see, where are we? This corner, right? I've got a little bit more to do. I know it's horrible. I keep using lint brushes. I've got this corner to do, right, up to there. Then I'm gonna turn it, and then I've got all this way to go. And this is gonna, well, this isn't the other corner though. It's gonna go out a little bit more, but yeah, I got a solid row. See how the edging is all solid green. This is what it looks like on the top, right? Good. No, it looks very comfy. Yeah, this is my fourth one making, but not. I've never made them for anybody else but me. Well, I made one for my daughter, but that's kind of the same thing if you live with her. But anyway, that's the bottom. So you can flip it, reverse it. And so I had this genius idea. I've had a friend that so far, he's a young kid. He's like 10. He's had cancer twice, and so it seems to get better, and then it doesn't. So I thought, well, if he ends up having it again, I'll make this, and that way he can be comfortable. But not that wishing or hoping that that happens. I don't want it to. But if he doesn't, I just have a funny feeling that when I'm done this quilt, I'm going to need it for someone that I know, and he's the only one that I actually know that would maybe have it. You never know. I mean, anybody could get it, right? But, yeah. But anyway, if he doesn't have it and somebody messages me and says, hey, I know somebody that's a kid that's going through chemo that would be perfect for, I'll mail it out and they can have it. Oh, my friend Twyla just messaged me. I'm waiting to hear from you. Uh, how can I share? Wait a minute. Let me see if I can share this. Share. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Copy link. Hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. I want to read what you wrote. I'm trying to paste this. Paste. Alright. Hopefully she can watch me live. If you would ever sell one, I would buy one if you would ever sell them. I really would. Perfect size for someone. It is perfect. So, like, I want, what it was, what gave me the idea was I promised my best friend who had leukemia I would do something, donate platelets, donate blood, and I got denied donating blood to the year 2020 something. And I don't know why either. Maybe because I told them my doctor said I have possible MS. They were going to do a spinal tap, and then my neurologist wanted one. I went to my doctor and told her that, and she didn't give me the spinal tap. She said, I'll just load you up with narcotics and you'll be good. You don't need a spinal tap. So I don't know, but that's, I'm honest when I'm not gonna, have something that could be passed on to somebody else. So I told them, what the doctor had said, but maybe I'm thinking that's why I got a deferral letter. Anyway, so I promised my friend I would do that and, some way, donate, give it back, whatever. And then one day my neighbor had chemo. I didn't know what going through chemo was. So I would drive her to her chemo and I'd watch her get sick and everything. But when you go through chemo, I was there and hanging out with her and stuff. And sometimes we'd laugh together. And she'd grab my hand, she'd laugh and she couldn't stop making me laugh so hard. And but when I would feel her hand, she was so fucking cold. And I thought she needs a blanket. And when you go to when you're there, you ask the nurse for a blanket. They take it out of the autoclave. It's nice and warm, and you're good, right? But at that time she died. After she died, her sister worked in oncology, and I went back to the hospital. I said, "What can I do? Can I make blankets?" And for people going through chemo, and she said, no, you can't do that. It has to be sterilized. Everything has to be sterilized. And I'm like, that's kind of bullshit. You can bring in a pocketbook with a crossword puzzle or whatever. You can't tell me that somebody, you can't bring a blanket, stuff it in a bag and bring a blanket in. I bet you could, right? So then I said, well, what can I do? I want to do something. Can I ride people to and from their chemo? And I looked at one of Uber's ladies that had cancer, and she rides. She gives people locally for her hospital. She gives rides. The Exeter Hospital where I live, Exeter, New Hampshire, said no, you can't give rides. We can't be any attached to the hospital at all because it's a liability. You're not insured. And I'm like, I just want to give somebody that's going through chemo that needs a ride. They can't drive. They're going to be sick driving home. Why? You know what I mean? People that have chemo throw up all the time. So yeah, they wouldn't. My hospital wouldn't let me do shit. They said nope, nope, nope. So I thought, well, I'm gonna make this, and I'm gonna make it so it can fold up into one of these guys. I want to make it. It's not really, really stuffing as much as my other ones, but one of these recyclable bags, right? You buy it, you get it at the grocery store. You fold it up. It should fit into this. You're gonna pack it down, but yeah, it'll squish down into the bag. And I thought that way they can bring it from their house, and it can be kind of like a comfort thing. You know how little kids are attached to their blankets. Well, a kid can take this to all their chemo, and it's kind of like a comforty thing, right? I don't know if it's able to happen or not, but I'm thinking if I had a son and he was going through that, and if he's not allowed to bring his fucking blanket, I think they'd allow him to bring his. I tell you, my friend was in the hospital for cancer. They let him do everything. He brought in a book. I remember him having a boombox, and I thought, you holy shit, you are fucking cranking it. I have a grandbaby that's due in November. I'd love to get a quilt for him or her. I'm not. There's no way that I would do that. The reason why I want to do it, I don't want to. I'm not. Don't want to make them for any. Maybe if I saved up a couple, like if I had one for a girl and one for a guy, a boy, if I had them stored up, maybe. But they take a long time, and I just want to give back, and that's my way to give back, is to just make quilts for for somebody that's going through cancer. It's got to be a kid. My next one's going to be for a girl, and hopefully I can make more. More. It takes me. I'm telling you, I've been working on this one for a year now. I stopped for months, and I'm back on it. So I don't know how much how you know what I mean. I don't know how long it'll take me if I put my mind to it. Will you sing Bobby McGee? Somebody, you guys asked me to sing the craziest songs with Maria, and I think I suck. Maria's been, I'll be honest with you, I don't like to fucking, I don't like to trash talk anybody. I've never really trash talked Maria. We got in a couple fights, but I don't like to trash talk her. But lately, I have sent her Shmuel songs 2 nights ago. I will ask her if she wants to sing with me and send her a request, but I'll tell you what, maybe you could talk her into it, because I don't know what's crawled up her fucking ass. You probably sing like Janice. I sing horrible. But yeah, if I would not want to make these for money, because it's just to, I mean, maybe some point in my life I would, but I have a funny feeling that I betcha if once I make this, I'm not going to be able to keep up with the demand for people that are going to want them in the future. And I just want to, I just want to do something nice for somebody else. If somebody had said to me, I got one on my, it's really hairy because my cat lays in there. I've got one I made on this bed, if you can see it. And yeah, if somebody said to me, will you sell me the one that you have right here for $1,000? Absolutely not. So much work goes into it. And people have said, well, I'm going to send you a sewing machine. I won't use it. I've got a sewing machine. People are nice, though. They offer to send things. Here's my, it is so dirty, though. It is brown. It's two-tone brown. And on the whole other bottom, I got lazy. I didn't do it the same way. I just put a kind of a piece of fabric. So, yeah. You can flip it over. But, yeah, it takes so much fucking work that it's not, like, I can't just whip them out fast. You don't sound horrible. I do, well, if Maria would sing with me, I would sing, but I don't know what, she doesn't act like she's mad at me, but when I ask her to sing with me, she's like, no, I would just love to take lessons from you. It's fucking simple. It's really, really simple. I should make a video, though, and show you guys the little steps, the steps that I do, so you guys can do your own. If you're looking for something fun to do on the beach in the summer, it is fucking easy. It's not that expensive either. I mean, fabric is I think it's like most fabrics is like $4 a yard. That fabric, I had a bunch extra. I bought the whole roll of this mossy oak flannel fabric because it's really soft, and I had it left over from my quilt. But the thing with that quilt is going to be really, really, it's going to be cutting it close. I went to buy more, and they don't have it at my Walmart. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I might need more of it. I hate when you have one little piece of something on you, and it'll annoy me the fuck out of me. This is how I work. I cut my nails, and I always cut them too fucking short. Don't you hate that? You ladies don't have to deal with that, because most of you ladies leave a little nail on there. But I don't know, a couple of you ladies, one girl says, oh no, I fucking work on cars, I don't have any nails. I got grease under my nails. Walmart has quilt kits, you just tie the ends? Really? Mine is so simple. It really, really is. I can give you the gist of what I do. Hold on. I will just show you a simple what I do. Hold up. Let me get my stuff. What did I drop? My scissors. All right, let me just show you real quick a little gist of how I do this. So, I take a template. You got to go to your hardware store and ask them to cut you a 5x5 piece of plexiglass. This will probably cost you no more than $5. You could probably, what I was using for a while was just a piece of cardboard, a big thick piece of cardboard. I don't know what else you could use, but this thing is long. Once you use the cardboard and you draw on your fabric, I had the whole Fiskars little scissor on a wheel, and I had the rubber board that measures it out. But this I found is the easiest. You lay your fabric out right on the table. You use this, and you take your pen and you trace your little squares. Then you make your little squares. So there's all these, and what you do is you put them together. You get your top squares and your bottom squares, right? So you buy shitty ass thread. Don't buy the thread that's $4 for a fucking one of the where are they? There's different size threads, but Walmart has. You can even they used to have it. They used to have it two for $1. Then they went up, I think, for to $1. You can buy red, white or black thread at Walmart. Just a shitty Walmart. For the insides of your squares, use the cheap ass thread. So what you do is you take your squares. Now, the inky when you do your drawings, you got to leave the ink on the outside, right? So you put all the inks go on the outside because then you're gonna flip it in. But I'll show you what I mean. So you take this, right, and you basically you sew it all the way around, but you leave yourself a little pocket up there. I'll show you what it looks like. It's simple. You make a bunch of these squares. You don't have to do a certain pattern. You can put them on random or whatever. But you gotta remember you got a top and a bottom, because when you sew them together, you're gonna have that seam, and you're gonna want it on the bottom. Chances are. So all you do is you make a stupid little pocket like this, and you leave this open, right? You make sure you do your corners, and so you take the stuffing. I got a big ass thing of stuffing, and you're gonna fill up your little pocket. Then you're gonna take 4 of these, right? And you're gonna use them. Say this is my top on green, so I know that the bottom is that. So you take 2 little pockets after they're filled up with the stuff, right? This is gonna be my bottom. I take it like this. I'm going to use orange or green thread. It doesn't really matter, but it's got to match. The thread you use for this, that's going to be on the outside, you have to use the good thread. That's where you really spend a lot of money on. It's like $4 for a little roll of thread. So that's going to be orange, and then you're going to make your seam. And once you get 4 of them and you got all the seams together, then you sew them in, one by one. You don't even have to do it. You can do random puffs here or there and just start sewing away. Start making your quilt bigger and bigger. I've done one like that where there's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't have to be a pattern. It could be just crazy pockets. And this is what they look like. You fill those up like I said, right? So this is going to be your bottom, and there's your seam. And I always, when I do the outside, I don't use one roll of thread. I take my thread, I thread my needle, and I make sure it's double thread, you know what I'm saying? That it's even. And you don't have to use double thread. You can just use one thing of thread when you're doing the insides, because it doesn't really matter. You're going to be sewing up it anyway. But you make your stupid little pockets, then you make them like this, and then you just sew them all together like a crazy person. And that's what your seam looks like on the bottom. And it doesn't really look like a bad seam. I mean, if you want to flip it over, you can flip it over. So once you have a bunch... It is so fucking simple. It's simple, dimple. That's how I figured it out. I was in a coma in '99. I had an accident. I was in a coma for 11 days. When I got out of that coma, I was a vegetable. I shit you not. I could not control my bodily functions, which means, yes, I crapped my pants. Little TMI for YouTube. But I couldn't get to the bathroom quick enough. So I sat on the beach at my mom's house, and had no I had not hand-eye coordination. I couldn't get the spoon of food in my mouth. It took me a half an hour to eat my SpaghettiOs, and I was slurping. I wasn't chewing. I made a mess. It would drip down my face. I needed a bib. When you come out of a coma, you don't just walk away. I don't get much data on my phone, or I would download the Shmuel app. Nice. I would. How do I see those messages? Yeah, there we go. I would use white thread on those colors just to make it dazzling. Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want. I can't, I don't like the sewing machine. Even if I was going to make the little pockets only with the sewing machine, I don't like it. I just don't, I have one, and it just sits in the shed, and I think I can't, the reason why is I can't figure out, for the life of me, it trips me out because you got the spool on top of thread that goes down through the needle, and then you've got the thread that comes up through the bottom where the little foot thing is. Anyone else in here besides me? Probably not. Oh, it says 3 people. I got a wicked, wicked migraine. But I don't know. So that's me. That's how it started. Was I was on the beach, and I really, really was the token vegetable. I could not do anything, and I thought I need to figure out how to use my hands again. And I can remember one day my mom left me on the beach, and I got sunburned, and I thought I can't really walk up. I'm having problem. My legs were kind of limp. You lose your muscle. You wouldn't think in 11 days, nothing much happens, but my muscles were kind of like jelly. So I had to, get strong again, and it was really shitty. So I figured out how to sew. One day my mom said, "I'm going to Joann's Fabrics. Do you want to come with me?" I said, "Hell yeah, let me get out of the house." And I went there and I just bought random fabric, and I thought, "Ha ha ha, this is how I'm going to do it." It's all right. It's life. We all have something that, we go through that's kind of like life or death ish. After that, I totally, when somebody shows me a quilt, I think they say, "Oh, this is a handmade quilt." I think, yeah, right. Look, it's not. It's really, is it handmade if you use a sewing machine? I tend to differ. You know what I mean? I like stuff that's, really handmade, like the soap lady's soap, handmade. There's no part of machine. If something's handmade, it should be handmade the whole fucking way. No machines. No bullshit. 9:30. My friend, I guess I'm gonna go. I've got a video chat with her, and that's life. You know what I mean, Mama? Oh, you see me in the bug green hat? Why this looks like bug hat? My friend's watching my live. I'm supposed to video chat, and yeah, so she wants to take a little vacation, and I think let's plan a vacation. You know what I mean? Let's do something. Any of you guys on YouTube say, "Well, I'm gonna come visit you." Good. I'm not like Maria. I don't say fuck you, fuck chives, and fuck off, and fuck. I'm gonna call the law. I don't think it's right that people leave our anonymous packages of douches on our doorstep and shit. And if someone knocked on my door, it would be a little. Give me a like, send me a message and say, "Hi, I'd like to come visit you." You know what I mean? Like, give me a like a message, or a heads up. Let me know. Don't showing up on someone's doorstep is a little bit rude, even when my friends do it. But strangers, yeah, strangers outside of Maria's house yelling, "Rockin' Demo, fuck off." I don't know who they're doing it. It's like the haters, they're all in a clique, and they do something like that, and it makes them look like a giant hero to all these creeps in these groups, and yeah, uh, scary shit. I like people. If I like getting to know people, and it would be weird if someone just knocked on my door and said, "Hey, let me know, and I'll gladly show you the sights. Come fucking visit." Knocking on someone's door though, that just random out of the blue, is a little wild, you know. And the rude gifts, like, is it really funny to send someone a douche? By the way, if someone wants to send me something, that'd be great. Um, I'd use the stuff. I don't know. That, like, a lot of that stuff is like body wash and stuff. There's no reason why she can't. Maybe not everybody uses a douche, so I don't. I wouldn't. But if someone sent me a box like that, I would use that stuff live. I'd be like, "Here's the body wash somebody sent me." La la la. That Canadian flag would be in the background. I'd have that thing hanging right up. I'd be like, that it would, I could use a box like that actually. Maria gets mad when somebody sends her soap. Me, I love it. I'm like, where is the soap? Send me the soap, please. Send me the soap. Hilariously, right? I need the soap. But I see three of you guys. I got 7 thumbs. It really sucks? I go and I look at my YouTube videos, and I still get these thumbs downs from people, and I don't know who they are, or I would just like ban them or block them. La la Leela, I love it. I would ban the haters. Anybody that gives me a thumbs down, that's not. Why? What is the thumbs down? Does that make you look like ha ha ha? I gave Chris a thumbs down. Let's all gang up on Chris. I don't get the whole gang up on people. I would rather be nice, right? I would rather be kind to people and then hope that my kindness spreads to other people. It makes them want to be kind to others. I see 8 thumbs up on my end. Maybe because you gave 1 and 7 others. I don't know. I see 3 and 7. Trolls give thumbs down. How do I get rid of the trolls? Who was that girl that was on earlier? She speaks Spanish in Colombia? Maybe, I don't know if she speaks Spanish. I thought she was speaking French. Didn't she say ciao? That's French. Am I wrong? Is ciao French? Maybe not. Because I got a little fish, little messenger, little person that says ciao Picasso or something. What is ciao? C-I-A-L, right? I think that's how she spelled it. Ciao is bye-bye. Goodbye. Sayonara. Oh, man, my nose. Is anybody else having bad allergies? Haters are coming from Maria's fan pages, I'm sure. Well, I don't know why, after all this time, you pretty much know, if you watch any of Maria's videos, what's going to happen. She's going to say, here, I'm making casserole and I'm going to do a dance. It's either a dance or casserole. I would rather see more dancing while she cooks. And then a little more nakedness, not just a belly ring. I'm talking maybe dancing a little bit more, bathing suits and stuff like that. Keep it, mix it up a little bit. But, I don't know. I just don't like the haters. Am I wrong to not like the haters? They're like a gang, kind of, a bad clique. I'm gonna go. I'm tired, and now my friend's gonna be like, only for you. What, the haters? I don't know why the haters hate me. I don't know why the haters hate me. I haven't figured that one out yet. Every so often Carrie hates me, and then maybe it's because I block people and then I unblock them. I think they deserve a second chance. But yeah, I'm sorry my soap video lasted 2 friggin' hours. No, Maria's swimsuit moments. Why, you don't like those? Her in the swimsuit? Your eyes only. Well, I don't know. I want to see her switch it up, I like it when she gets in a good mood and she's happy and puts on the bunny tail and stuff. I like it. I like to see her happy. When she gets a little smirk and she does that bunny tail or whatever and she eats her. Well, the carrot, the carrot was a whole different level. The carrot, yeah, she kind of sucked on the carrot. Hey there, cute hat. Hey, Shimmy. I like that name, Shimmy. I'm going to put a shimmy in that door over there. I liked her Halloween costumes viz. What's the next, she's got Maria's birthday, isn't that in June? The next holiday is Mother's Day. I think it's May 12th. May 13th. May Day, Battle of Puebla Day. I had this, somebody sent me this calendar. Tiffany sent me this Sports Illustrated calendar. It's a little messed up. It doesn't have what it normally would. Canada has some strange holidays. Maybe you can talk her into some short shorts and cowboy boots. You know what I asked her? I'll tell you the honest truth. I asked her this winter, I said, if I buy you a pair of UGG boots, a nice black pair of UGG boots or tan, will you please put those black fucking big, I don't know if they're sneaker boot things, with the pink shoelaces? I said, would you put those away for a little while and just, will you dance in the Uggs, or will you wear the Uggs to go get groceries or whatever you gotta do? And she said, absolutely not. I love my black shoes. And I thought, I'm just trying to be nice and switch it up. She probably can't afford a whole new wardrobe. And I thought, if I think like that, then there's people at home thinking the same thing. They're probably tired of seeing those black booties in the suitcase. And, I just wanted to switch it up for her, make her look like she's, I don't know, wearing something new so it looks new and interesting. But she didn't want, she's like, nope. She got mad at me. She was mad. She's like, I'm not doing that. I like my booties. Tell me, are you guys sick of the booties or what? I've tried to tell her, maybe she doesn't want to wear the booties. I don't know what else to think of it. I don't know what else I've seen her. The day she was sweeping the floor and you heard all the trash on the floor, did she have flip flops on? Because I think she might have. I don't think she had the boots. I'm on Shmuel and see you guys on there. I am Shimmer Soul. Oh, well, I'm going to write you down. I think I've sang with you. You look familiar. Yeah, I don't agree with picking on her. You know, she's honestly, she's not bothering anyone going on her YouTube dancing. Is she really bothering anyone? I know that she doesn't rub everybody the right way, and do I think it's right that you call people fucktards? No, but I mean that's her character. It's just she calls she doesn't call, she calls fans fans and fucktards. But sometimes I think the fans get insulted when she calls people fucktards. She's just doing something she enjoys. I know, she's just doing her cooking and dancing like every day. And you got to give her a lot of credit. She comes on YouTube like nothing. Now she'll write on her Facebook, "Oh, I've got a headache or this or that. I don't feel good." But yet she's on there every day doing it, doing it, and doing it. And I know, guys. I mean, Maria is in their spank bank. You ladies at home might not think, "Well, Maria's the cutest girl in the world," but I know some guys that think I'd do her. They might not want to admit it. Like me, I'm not like I came out and said, I'm with Maria. Maria's my girlfriend. The ladies went a little batty out of that. I'm not saying that would some of my guy friends want to say, well, I'm with Maria, then they're gonna catch shit like Chris, whatever his name is, But I know a few of them would tap it if they could tap it and get it away with it. But if they're over there tapping it, pretty much it's gonna be on YouTube. In this world, we have to do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's not robbing a bank. Yeah, I'm not saying what she's done in her past is right, but that's not for me to judge. That's for God, and that's just people make mistakes. Do you think she probably feels? Have you ever really seen her do so? Have you ever seen Maria at Dollar Tree or on the beach or something? I think she's in her house and very sad, very sad. Nugget. I think she's sad and lonely, and kind of. I think in a way maybe she's punishing herself for things maybe that she feels like she's done wrong in her life. I mean, when you look at it, right, you guys, you might not think you have a normal life. Who has a normal life? But you look at your life and you compare it to her, and where's Maria's vacation on the beach? I invited her a year ago. The video popped up in my memories. Everybody has a past and probably worse than her. Yeah, I mean, people and the haters have done this. I've seen Pretty Patsy. Now I've liked Pretty Patsy until Pretty Patsy said rotten shit about me. I sent Pretty Patsy $20 and a little letter one day. She sent me a couple pictures autographed. I liked Pretty Patsy, and one of the people that doesn't like me went to Pretty Patsy and talked trash about me, and then Pretty Patsy ended up hating me and blocking me and posting something rotten about me. And now I've seen Pretty Patsy post Carrie's arrest record and shit like that. And when they stoop to levels of, well, Pretty Patsy did this in her past and she's this and that. You singing tonight? And what happened to Pretty Patsy? I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Wait a minute. And let me read your messages. Hold on. She's a lonely person. I mean, seriously, yeah. I've talked to Maria on the phone, actual phone calls for hours and hours, and she does her videos, but you don't really, the people, you guys out there, you can judge from what you see of her on YouTube or Facebook, and you can pretty much, think, well, I think Maria is this or that, depressed, lonely, anything, and we can all sit there and say, well, I think this or that, but at the end of the day, anybody going through a divorce, because I'm still, it's been over 2 years. At Christmas time I made 2 years in court. I'm still going through a divorce. At the end of the day, anybody going through a divorce is a human being with feelings. That's gonna rip up somebody that's not expecting to get divorced and gets divorced. That's gonna tear them up. That's gonna turn them into a different person. That's gonna change them. You know, it's gonna make her. I watched her. You know, I watched her Valentine's. Well, I watched when Wes left. You know, I didn't know very much about Maria. I watched when Wes left. I watched her open gifts at Christmas time. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. And I was like you guys, sitting on the other end of the screen, judging. Well, why does she do this? Why does she do that? And I've tried to get her out of her shell. I've tried to invite her, tell her I will buy you a plane ticket. I will send you a bus ticket. She's told me I've got cats and birds. I can't leave them. And I think, well, your aunt visits and your son visits. They can't watch them for a week while you get away. I don't think so. Then I said, can you go on Craigslist and find like a cat sitter or animal person? I was willing to pay somebody to watch them. And then her car broke, so she couldn't even if she wanted to get to the gas station, she couldn't. I said, well, I'll send Uber. And everything that I said as to try to help her, to try to come to visit me, she's got cats. One of them is Spooky. Spooky. Wait a minute. The one that ran away was Speedy. This one is Smokey. She got Smokey. One of them. She's got a video with Smokey and Aunt Ida, and it was Maria's birthday. I think it was. I think Maria got a Christmas gift from Aunt Ida with some towels or something, and you see Spooky, and yeah, not Spooky, Smokey. I made a joke one day, and Maria got all mad. It was just a joke about Smokey or Speedy or whatever it was. You can't. I realize that some people you can joke around with, and some people are very serious. Like my dad is very serious. You can't joke around with Maria. She takes it personally. So I don't know. I'm reading your message about Pretty Patsy. I don't know what happened to her. I got along with Pretty Patsy, and one day she wrote on her Facebook. She wrote, Chris sent me some money, and it wasn't a big deal. She had, what happened was Patsy posted, I'm giving away pictures of myself. Just send a self-addressed stamped envelope. For the month of September, I'll give you a free picture of me. Just give me an envelope. I gave her an envelope, and I stuck $20 in there. I says, hey, keep up, because I love her spirit. And so I wrote her a nice little note saying, keep up the happy videos. You're very, what's the word? She kind of, when I watch her videos, they're funny. She's trying to sing some Neil Young and kind of, makes me laugh and stuff. So I was like, go get a coffee on me, because Starbucks is $8 a coffee, right? So $20 if she goes with one of her friends to get coffee, it's $20. And she wrote on her Facebook that I sent her $20, which I'm humble. If I send somebody money, I never mention it or try to throw that in her face or anything. I just don't. If I pay a friend's bill, I don't need you to go on Facebook and say, Chris, no, thank you for giving me money for my gas bill. And I don't. If I help you, and if I see that you're a little down, or if I do something to brighten your day, I don't need you to throw it on Facebook and make me look good or anything. I'm not like that, because I know a lot of times when you are having a rough time, struggling, you can't pay a bill or whatever, the last thing you want is somebody, not saying you hold it over someone's head, but the last thing, it would probably make you feel pretty shitty if you couldn't pay a gas bill, somebody offers to pay it, and then you kind of feel like you owe them. So I never want it to be like that. So I never like when if I see my friends ever post, well, Chris, you're really awesome, thank you for doing this. I don't really want that. I gave a friend money a while ago, and they said, when I get home, I'm going to post a thank you on my wall, your Facebook. And I said, you don't have to do that. Really, you don't have to do that. Let's just pretend that this never happened, So when I sent her money, I thought it was nothing, right? I didn't think she would bring it up. She wrote on her wallet, I sent her $20, and then, you know what Pretty Patsy did? Instead of just going to get a coffee, no. She went out and bought 3 cases of water and dropped them off to the homeless. So I know that Pretty Patsy doesn't have a bad heart, but she totally blocked me, and she haters had gotten to her and told her some rotten shit about me. And one of the last things I saw Pretty Patsy do was kind of stoop to the haters' level and post Carrie's arrest record. And I thought, we all did. And I saw somebody else that posted Pretty Patsy's, criminal thing and what her real name was or whatever. And, if somebody doesn't want to, I think Facebook is wrong. I think if somebody wants to use a fake name on Facebook to protect themselves, they should absolutely have that right. Facebook says, well, we're going to, now they will shut your account off if you cannot prove who you are. You need to show a pitch, take a screenshot of your ID. What is that tattoo on your arm? It is a Chinese symbol. I don't want to say what it means because it's just a word. I mean, it could probably mean homely. No, it's a Chinese symbol, and me and my foster daughter have the same tattoo. It's awesome, and I let my foster daughter actually tattoo me because her boyfriend was a tattoo artist at the time, and he's passed. So now I haven't gotten any new ink because he's done all my ink, and it's just to get a tattoo now, I probably would tear up because most of my tattoos are by him, and he's not here anymore. So life is fucking short. It really is fucking short. So yeah, it is a Chinese word. Could mean, Chris, you're an asshole. A lot of people would probably say, yeah, that's what it means. But yeah, I don't know where Pretty Patsy went. And yeah, Maria does live in her little kind of bubble of, oh, sorry, that's it. Yeah, I got this tattoo to cover up scars. I had a crazy ex, and she clawed my arm like with her nails, and so it's covering them up. But you can see that it's not really doing a good job. Excuse me. Don't get a tattoo thinking, yeah, my tattoo means la la lila. That's what it means. That's exactly what it means. Yep. That would be a good tattoo. I think I would get something like La La Lila tattooed to me. Because I'm going to make it a household name. La La Lila means a few things. It means when you're in a good mood and you're just feeling like nothing can bring you down, even if there's a random troll, like you're in La La Lila land. Or it could mean La La Lila, like, after you get out of the bathtub and your husband's waiting for you, La La Lila. You need to make merch with that logo. You think? La La Lila. That's what it's kind of like there's two different, it could be a feeling, sell shirts. I saw how C. Marie's shirt selling thing is not working out, and she's got more scubs. She's got more subscribers than me. I tell people, though, I'm honest, I tell people, please don't subscribe if you're here to hate. If you're here to give me a thumbs down, unsubscribe. That solves both of our problems, right? You don't see my videos anymore, and I don't see your thumbs down. So yeah, I tell people to. So after I told people to unsubscribe, this is what they did. This is what YouTube did. They made it. First of all, YouTube has these rules to monetize. Just in case you think I'm making bank like Maria, YouTube has these rules. I buy it. I put it in my car window, a car sticker. YouTube. I should just buy stickers to give to random people when they send me stuff, because they send me stuff all the time. I've got flags to put behind me. But YouTube has this rule, right? If you want to be monetized, you have to have 10,000 views. So I waited and waited months ago. Oh, I'm almost there. 10,000 views. I thought, okay, I'm monetized. And I made 48 cents in 3 weeks. And I thought, I'm making bank on YouTube. Yep, here we go. Then, in February, they changed the rules. YouTube made it so you needed 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. So then they demonetized my channel. Now, what really sucks about that is I paid on my page on Facebook. I paid to promote posts. So now the posts that I paid to promote on YouTube are being demonetized again. First of all, you're going to make $100 to get any money from Google Ad, whatever the hell it's AdSense. So I only made like $40. Then they said, well, Chris, now we're going to shut you off. We're going to make it, you need 1,000 subscribers. So then I finally hit 1,000, and I said, wait a minute. Here's the deal. I don't like YouTube. Am I going to pay for any more ads? That the ads are linking my Facebook to my YouTube. They're, I'm promoting my ads on Facebook so I can get people to watch my videos. So it's kind of like I'm spending money to make money. But am I making money? So YouTube says, well, 1,000 subscribers. So I made 1,000 subscribers, and this is where I thought, okay, I'm either gonna go on YouTube or I'm gonna do Facebook. I'm not gonna do them both. Kind of like Uber. I thought YouTube, Facebook. So I went in and I read the fine print. After you reach 1,000 subscribers, oh, your channel can be monetized again. So I went, I read the fine print, and I thought, okay, if this is good, this is good. If it's not good, it's not good. So I went and they said, once that you are monetized, turned back on for money, many of my favorite truther channels have been shut down. Yeah, so this is the shitty thing. So I hit 1,000, and I read the fine print. It says, even if you go back under 1,000, we're still going to monetize you. And I thought, okay, all right, good. So I went to the Google, I went to the Creator Studio, YouTube's Creator Studio, so I could turn on my videos to monetize. Now, if you sing a song on Shmuel, they're not going to monetize you. If you swear one F-bomb in a video, you won't be monetized. So, all right, I go to monetize some videos that they were clearly no swears, and there's no option to monetize. And I looked under the fine print, and it says, well, it could take a few months for you to be back turned on monetization. And I thought, YouTube's fucking playing games with me. So at this point, I'm on YouTube. I'm not sure if I want to do Facebook. If I want to get rid of YouTube, I don't think I do. But there's nothing really that takes YouTube's place unless I go to the Patreon, which that way I could still be making money, but it's just Patreon. And then that way, if it's on Patreon, I don't think I would get so many haters because they've got to pay to watch it. And so are haters going to be paying to watch me? No. So I signed up for Patreon, and I thought, well, I'm not gonna, if I stop doing videos on YouTube, I'm not gonna delete my channel regardless of if I go up or down over 1,000. But their whole monetization thing is screwed up, and YouTube sucks, and Facebook is messed up too, because I post one day a link, and I paid to promote it $9, and it said Facebook sucks, and Facebook wouldn't promote my Facebook sucks post. I've heard about Twitch. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but YouTube is just, they've got new rules. I'll show you what YouTube's doing lately too. YouTube is confusing as heck. You know what YouTube's really doing that I don't like lately? If I watch a conspiracy theory video for the first time, or a hate Trump video, something like that, it'll automatically, right when I go watch that video, it'll automatically give it a blue thumbs up. Like I've watched the video before and clicked like, and I don't like that, because when I try to unclick the blue like, it will not do it. It's like I watched the video before and clicked like, and I know I didn't. So yeah, YouTube's just jacked up. It's jacked up, and it's like, do you really want to what do I want to do? I don't want the haters, but I don't know where I want to go, because Facebook isn't all that crap. Facebook picks and chooses what you can post. I could post like on my Facebook page, I was able to post Facebook sucks, and post my YouTube channel. I said, Facebook sucks, watch me, go to my YouTube, right? I could post that. But when I wanted to pay $10 to promote that one post, Facebook said, we will not promote your post. I'm willing to pay money for Facebook to run my post. So if it's a Facebook post and it's not in Facebook's best interest, they can choose not to make money. it's all jacked up. It's crazy that it has to come down to people making money. But when you think about it, you can make money. I read the fine print and I thought, well, this copyright shit, it's all the videos on Spiel, that whole copyright. But if you read the fine print, you are able to make money on certain videos that do have music in it. You just have to agree that you want to split everything three ways. Third party, what's it called? Not royalties, but third party, I can't think, compensation or something that it's called. But I am 3 hours on this video. I'm going to go before it hits 3 hours. My friend's like, oh, where the fuck are you? So I'm going to go. It was nice chatting with you, Mama, Shimmy. Say goodbye to your freedom of speech. Yeah, it's YouTube now has this thing. They read the algorithms. They know when you swear. It's just strange that some of the posts about conspiracy theory stuff, like FEMA turning Walmarts into death camps and stuff. There's certain posts that I'm noticing that automatically show that I viewed it, and I don't want anybody to be able to see that I'm a conspiracy theorist or anything. I don't want that to be documented, and it's basically like keeping track of the stuff. If you're against the government, it makes you think that if you look at too many conspiracy theory videos, it makes you almost look like you're against the government. And say there is martial law someday because they declare a national emergency and the UN has to step in because there are all these UN vehicles now in America. What if that happens? Are they going to go after the people that they think are going to give the government a hard time? The people that watch those videos? YouTube has privacy controls. It's jacked up. It's changed, and it seems to me like they're dicking with me. Well, you can make money, or you can't make money, or whatever. I wrote you down. Shimmer Soul. I'm gonna try my soap in about 2 minutes and eat something and tell my friend, yeah, I'm gonna go live as soon as I'm done eating my dinner. So yeah, now it's 10 o'clock and I haven't eaten, so I'm gonna go. And it was nice chatting with you guys. Thank you for watching my long, Adriana, Shimmy, Mama, thank you for watching my long and boring video. There's 2 of you guys out there that are creeping. You remain nameless. It says 5 of you are watching. I see 8 thumbs now, so that's good. Luckily, it doesn't say the thumbs down. I don't like the thumbs down. I wish I could find out who gave the dislikes and block them from my channel. Ban them, block them, whatever. I don't know who it is. Trolls. Trolls is such a funny word. The trolls. I don't know. Probably some haters. But I'm gonna go, guys. I gotta eat, and I don't know. My eyeballs are floating with my beer hat on. But I can't wait to do another video. Try to get Uber to have me on her live. I don't know how to figure it out. Her link did not work, and part of me thought maybe she gave me the wrong link because she didn't want me going live. I mean, I know she said she wanted me to go live with her, but I thought, well, maybe the haters got to her, and maybe for some reason she gave me the wrong live on purpose. Angela, what's going on, Angela? I'm gonna go though. I'm starving, and I've got to go make something to eat. And you ever get so hungry? Please talk to Uber. I want to go live, and I want to tell my stories. And I saw a woman that had cancer, and it was one of Uber's old lives. And this woman was not in a good fucking mood. The woman was talking about, stuff and kind of getting confrontational with Uber. And Uber had another guest on there just watching, a nurse. And I don't know if you guys remember that live, but I recently saw that one with Uber, and I thought Uber puts up with a lot from guests. And Uber didn't lose her cool, but that woman was just not very friendly and nice. And towards, me watching it more and more, the woman started to tear up and tell her sad story about cancer and stuff. I can hardly wait to hear stories. I know, right? I've got them written, like, I've got little, like, number 1 is tell the story about the lady upstairs, the box, and I've got a few, I've got like 10 different stories to tell about stuff like that. Some weird ghost stories, paranormalish stuff. People ask me, "Are you going ghost hunting soon?" No, I gave everything that I own ghost hunting equipment to C. Marie. I made my own EM pump, but my new thing, latest thing is to do with this is I want to be able to see orbs in with on a video in the cemetery. So if you take an LED light, which is one with these little things, and you use it with a camera, right? I gotta hack this. Once I hack the camera, then I can go through the cemetery and get, stuff like that. But here's my EM pump. You guys probably saw that a few weeks ago. Ta-da! Apparently what it does. I'm not even sold on this idea yet. But the ghost hunting stuff I gave to C. Marie is like 6 years old. So I thought there's new equipment out. I'll make or buy some stuff. I'll hack. I like to hack stuff. So I thought, well, here's my EM pump. I'll make something one of a kind. It's just a motor and a magnet basically. And it basically, if it generates magnetic fields. So, they say that spirits, it feeds them. Oh, you're who sent C. Marie all that needs to. Yeah, I sent all my ghost hunting stuff to C. Marie, because she lives with ghosts, and she's always using her phone and catching awesome stuff. I miss watching Dead Files. She's always catching stuff. And I thought she can use this stuff way more than me, and I want to buy all new stuff or make, there's newer things. There's, stuff more, there's newer versions of the Ghost Box that may be a little bit better. I want to buy an EVP recorder. I've got a couple, I got a couple EVPs just running mine. I sent her a new one. I sent her one and it stopped on file 66 for me. Couldn't get it to work. And I sent her a little micro cassette one, an old school one where you put the tape in, and I also sent her a brand new one, so I don't know what I see what you guys see. How much are the ghost boxes? It depends. You can buy them already hacked, but they're a lot of money. If you can go on YouTube and find out how to hack stuff yourself, but there are newer models of radios out there that people have hacked and turned into ghost boxes, and I'm a fan of Huff Paranormal, and he makes his own ghost boxes, and I just thought, I want to get better equipment, and the stuff that I sent her is better than nothing, so I sent her a static night vision camera. I was using it outside as a security camera. I had it hooked up to my TV, but she needs to put that in her basement. She doesn't need any light, and hook it up to her TV or her VCR, something that records. I sent her this wire system that'll hook up to her tablet, so she can record right onto her computer. I can't get over the raw chicken in the middle of the road who does shit like that. What raw chicken? What do you mean raw chicken? What am I missing? What do you mean raw chicken? I have no idea what you mean about raw chicken. What is up with... Yeah, and I haven't heard from C. Marie in a few weeks. Last thing I knew, I watched her on a video saying, Chris sent me this cute little speaker thing, and she says, I love it, so I sent her a couple more. And she said, did you send me the speakers? And I said, yeah, you said you liked them. I really like to use things like that in this house. My dogs see... Yeah, animals, they say animals see it. But they don't have Radio Shack open. We used to have one in my town. They closed it. So if you can find a Radio Shack, you can spend $20 on a radio. It's just a little pocket radio with a speaker on it, the one I sent her. Buy the radio, take it apart. Then you got to buy some needle nose pliers, and you've got to just hack it. You've got to either cut a wire or bend a pin, and then saw it off, cut it. You can use a serrated knife. I don't know. But anyway, you can hack it. So you can buy a $20 radio and do it yourself. The latest video I saw with C. Marie was April 1st, and she said she's going to stop doing videos, and I thought it was an April Fool's joke. Hide things all the time. My ex-wife and I have some stories about stuff. really creepy, weird things that have happened around us. We started a folder on we started a folder on Facebook of ghostly happenings, and we took pictures of the stuff. Uh, and so there's more to the story about the guy upstairs dying. We babysat a little 3-year-old girl. She saw the guy. There's the movies with that actor Ernest Goes to Camp. You know, the skinny guy. I don't know his name. He's a skinny guy, and he makes all the Ernest movies. Well, come to find out, the guy upstairs who died, his name was Ernie. So one day the 3-year-old is watching Ernest Goes to Camp, and she says, haha, that's Ernie. And they don't call him Ernie in that. And so I'm pretty sure wow, really? I hope C. Marie doesn't. Seen some in the middle in a bag. Not in my house. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? A chicken in a bag. If you're a troll, I'm going to fucking block you. Seen some in a middle of road in a bag. On what? What are you talking about? What do you, who, wait a minute. What are you talking about, a chicken in the road? If the trolls was ever said, whoa, ha ha ha, I did something outside of your house, I would flip the fuck out. I would be like, what the fuck? I don't want to be fucked with. You know what I mean? Like, the trolls have already called an ambulance on me 4:30 in the morning. Luckily, I was awake because my sleep is just horrible. And I opened the door and they said, what? And the two EMTs wanted to, like, they were looking to get in. And they said, did somebody call? They fell and they can't get up. And I said, no. And then I went out to the parking lot to see where they had come from. You know, could have been two strippers, right? I see the ambulance, and then I grabbed my phone and started recording, and I said, wow, somebody called the fucking ambulance. And somebody accused me of calling myself, then they said, well, you started recording after the ambulance came. We don't know the ambulance was there for you. When they knock on my fucking door, you can look up the records. Don't they keep fucking records of who calls and where they call from? Why would I lie and say there's an ambulance here, someone called it for me, if they didn't call it for me? Like, I don't know. I don't have enough I don't make shit up, and why would somebody make up shit like that? Like, that's just insane. I was mad that somebody called an ambulance because there's only one ambulance in my town, and while that ambulance is being here, this is how karma ends up kicking people in the ass. Those people that called that ambulance that day and thought it was funny, I hope you live in a town where there's one fucking ambulance and one of your family members got hit by a car or is can't breathe one day, has a bad asthma attack. Maybe they got a nut allergy, and that one ambulance in the town is off on a crank call, and your fucking family member is at risk now because that karma is going to come back and kick you because you decided to call that ambulance one day as a joke. When you need an ambulance one day as a joke and you're in a fucking redneck town where there's one, God help you. I really hope that, karma really doesn't doesn't happen back to you. That is wrong. Yeah, it's still wrong even if you live in a big town like my other hometown. I had like 4 ambulances. Karma happens. That's how karma happens. When you think you're joking like that, say you joke around when you're a teenager and you spray paint or kick over somebody's grave marker at the cemetery. You know what's gonna happen when you're visiting when you grow up and you're visiting your mom or your dad in the cemetery. When you realize that you shouldn't have done that when you were little. One day you're gonna go and your parents, their gravestone's gonna be tipped, and you're gonna think, wow, karma really kicked me. Shit like that happens to people. Bad shit happens. Like, I look back in my life and think I'm going through a little bit of a horrible kind of like a bad spell, like a witch put on me, right? And I think, what did I do in my life that I deserve this bad kind of mojo coming back to me? And I'm trying to think, what the hell did I do? I must have done something bad, But that's, not that I ever wish that on anybody, even the jokesters. But that's what happens. And people don't think about it until it happens to them, and then they think twice, and they're like, wow, They think, holy shit, maybe that's wow, when I did that all those years ago. I've got a couple people recently that messaged me and said, Chris, I used to be part of the shit show, and haha, I used to think it was funny, and I'm really anal when it comes to stuff. Watch, I'll show you. My cats, they like to knit whatever they do like this, and they like to make little pulls on my blanket. It drives me nuts. I'm always picking them off, cutting them off. But yeah, no, I've had a couple recent messages. I don't know what It's strange that I get them kind of around the same time, but a couple different people have messaged me saying, "Yeah, I was in the bad groups. I was in the shit show. I apologize to you. I feel bad. It's weighing on me. I owe you an apology. You're not the asshole that they make you out to be." And I just think we're all good. We're good. You didn't know me an apology, but thanks for coming clean. And you gotta really admire somebody for apologizing. I had my best friend had ended up with she he ended up he ended up banging my wife at the time when gays couldn't get married, and had a baby with her, right? And when that little time when they cheated behind my back, and he forgave I forgave him because he came and he fucking said I'm sorry. He apologized to me. You know, it's too it's one thing to hold something over someone's head and have a grudge. It took me all this time to realize. I finally realized about a month ago that I forgive my ex-wife. I forgive her for everything. Am I ready to be friends with her? Am I ready to tell her I forgive her? Absolutely not. But do I forgive her? And do I, in order to in order to grow, and grow as a person, not just on the outside, but just grow as who you are. I think that you can't really, you can't go anywhere. Like, I don't want to say mentally, emotionally. You can't really move forward until you learn to forgive people for the shit that they've done. So I'm constantly saying, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You were in the shit show, and whatever. Half the time, I think they're still in the shit show, and they just want me to be nice to them, and they want to worm their way into my Facebook. Do I believe all the little nice things that they say? No, not really. I don't really believe a person's words. I believe watching what they do. That is so true. It is true. For the longest time, I thought, it took me what I'm going on, like it's like 3 years. Looking at my battery, 55%. For the longest time, you ever had time forgiving yourself? Yeah, I'm hard on myself. I feel guilty for things, and like my friend dying, me not sending kratom. I'm like that, I guess too. But I don't know. Life is life. I forgive everybody. It's just lately, yeah. I figured, I can't be a better person for somebody else until I get through this. And I just had a lot of anger. I thought, just resentment and anger, and I thought, you know what? It's not doing anybody any good. I might as well just try. I think I'm ready to forgive her. It's not that I even want to, but it's just like I'm ready because I gotta move past that. I've got to move past. Shit happens. People get divorced. Do I like it? It's not the best fun thing, and it's not a fun thing in the world to go through, but it's life. All right, I'm gonna have chicken fingers because that's just welcome to my world. Hold on a second. If you watched my videos before, Tyson, right? I'm making chicken finger videos. Preheat oven to 400. These things are genius, by the way, for your little coolers at the beach. Throw a 6-pack in there. Love it. I just threw that in there a week ago because, alright, preheat oven to 400. I just threw that in there about a week ago because I'm realizing it's getting nice and people are like, Chris, I'm going to stop by. They come by, they use their bathroom. They're like, "You want to go?" Because my house is on the way to the beach, so they stop by and say, "Hey, you got any beverages? Let's load the cooler up. Can I go to the bathroom? Do you have a sweater? It's cold." People don't realize when they leave their house in the city that there's a lot of wind here and just colder. I think it's like they say it's 10 degrees colder at the beach than it is anywhere else. Tyson chicken is good. I love their buffalo fingers, but it's changed. A while back, they recalled a bunch of chicken, and I could not find the chicken fingers for a while. I just had some last night. But it did. They changed the chicken finger recipe. They can say they didn't. Something's changed with it, and the more I eat it, the more I think, oh, I'm starting to not. Do I think I'll even buy it anymore after this? I might wait a while because it's just not the same. After they had that damn recall, somebody said, "Oh, there's plastic in the chicken," so they stopped selling it. If you can ever find the Parmesan chicken fingers, Parmesan herb, Walmart has them. Those are fucking the bomb, or the buffalo. But yeah, I got my tin foil out. I'm preheating my oven. How amazing! I can't wait to try my soap. Can't wait. I'm all psyched. So this one's made with goat milk. Hi. I'm psyched. Really, really psyched. Soap. Yay. Sorry, I'm burping in your face. I don't mean to. I wonder if any of you ladies are going to end up making a quilt. You'll probably be lost. You'll get to the store and go, how many fucking... You'll message me, how many fucking yards of fabric do I need? I don't know. The thing is, I don't even keep track of any of that. The next quilt I have, I'm going to keep precise track of how many squares it is, and yeah, how many squares, how much thread I use, everything. I mean, if I had a bunch, say I had a couple of each, then I might make a quilt for like for money. But I mean, you can't even really put a price on it. That's so much fucking work that goes into that. Months, definitely months. It's not like, and it's weird, it's not like you wake up in the morning. You can't even write you can't put a set amount of time. It's not like you wake up in the morning and start from 8 in the morning and go to 8 at night, because you'll be on the phone. I'll be on the phone. Somebody will message. I'll have to put, I'll be here, right? I'll be like with my thimble on, and I'll be texting, and I'll put it down, and I'll be like, or you get up to pee, or you get up to eat. So you really can't keep track of how long it is. The only way I can say is I can keep track in months, like how many months it'll take for one. But at this rate, I started this a year ago, and I noticed it popped up on my Facebook memories, and I thought, I've got to get back on my quilt again, no matter what. I've got to just, everything I do, if I'm on Facebook, or if I can quilt and multitask, I'm going to multitask. Oh, good, Mama. All right, you're going to go. I'm going to go too. You need cigarettes. You should go to Walmart, right? This is what I would say. Go to Walmart and buy a couple yards of fabric, just two, and buy it colors that you like, and just whether you measure 5 inches by 5 inches, or you find something plastic that's 5 inches and use it. You could probably use like a container like a Tupperware container that's square. You gotta find something that you want to make the size of your little puffs. I made it that small because those little puffs are awesome to lay on as in the summertime, and you don't want to use your blanket. That's awesome to lay on top of. It's comfortable. I think I'll try to make my new grandbaby. Yeah, a couple yards of fabric will go a long way, and then you'll know. You know what I mean? It's probably $4 a yard for just the cheap Walmart fabric. So that's $8. Then you'll pretty much know if you like it or not. If you don't, you only spend. And then you've got to spend a couple. You got to spend a little bit on thread. You got to get thread that matches. Or, I mean, you could do all one solid color. Walmart sells black. You could even do black thread. I don't like my thread to show. That's the thing. I try to match it with the colors. But you could even do black or white or whatever. The Walmart thread is, though, that's the way to go. It's not as strong, even though I think they write 2-ply on it. I don't find that it's as strong as the brand name thread, but, whatever. You live and learn. You might find a thread that you really like. You wouldn't have to make it huge. And then you can make it bigger. You could actually, you know what I mean? Like once you make, like that quilt I have right there, not as big as a twin size bed. It is 69 inches one way. And I can't remember how long it is the other. But that quilt is made so that if, say, somebody says, Chris, I'll pay you, make this, maybe, when they get bigger, make this into a king size quilt. I take it, and then I can probably put all one color on the outside, and add on it. Yeah, all the quilts, you can start off small. You can always add to it. It doesn't matter each way. No matter what, I don't even think like what pattern you make. You can always just add solid color to the edges of it. So when you want to make it bigger, and that would be cool though. You make like a, I don't know what size. Probably either a quilt or not a quilt, either a crib or a twin. I don't know how big your grandkid is because I've got no clue. You've got grandkids. That's cool. My foster daughter has babies, so technically they're grandkids, I guess. But then my foster daughter's daughter, who's like 23, just had a daughter. So that would make me have foster great grandkids, and that's a little too crazy. That's not that's like insane to think about it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go get your cigarettes. I'm gonna go cook my food and draw a bath and whatever else. I can't believe I've been on here 3 hours. I thought, oh, I'll be on here half an hour max. But then I end up talking. I like talking is what it is. I like chatting and finding out, well, what are you doing? What's this? What's going on? And yeah, so luckily we only found one troll tonight, and I don't think she was too mean. She might have been starting trouble though. I don't know. I've never noticed her before. I know I had fun too. It was fun. You get to see like a little bit of what I go through in my house and stuff. That's kind of what most of my videos are. Here's my life. Here's me, sad but true, alone in my bed, just getting ready. Here's my dessert, by the way. I'm addicted to this. I'm addicted to beef jerky. Watch this. Hold on. This is what's in your bed. I got this. I got original. I got teriyaki. Hold on. I just threw away a bag of the pepper. Oh, I love the pepper. I don't know. There's another hot and spicy bag around here. Wait a minute. Here it is. Look, that's in my trash. Sweet and hot. That's good too, right? La la lila. Yeah, I'm a beef jerky whore. I'm not even playing. Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, we got 3 bags in the trash. No, really, this is not. I might need intervention for beef jerky. So here's the 3 that are in the trash: original, sweet, and pepper. And then we've got 2 more, right? La la lila, teriyaki and original. So there's 6 bags, and then I got a brand new bag. I'm gonna try this brand. I've never tried it. I went on eBay. I've made my own homemade beef jerky before. It's come out all right, but I like it when other people make it. It's a lot less time consuming. But yeah, you should screenshot this. Chris might have a beef jerky obsession. I didn't know. They say when you crave a food, your body needs it. That's your body's way of saying that it needs that vitamin or whatever. I didn't know that it has a lot of fucking protein. So I think my body is craving the protein. I'm not doing the shakes anymore, so chicken. I'm going to have my chicken. That's a little protein. So no saturated fat in this, but there's a hell of a lot of sodium. So I guess I'm going to try this. This is on my agenda tonight. You really need to make merch with that logo. Lala Lila, you're funny. You don't know me, though. I would make merchandise, but then I would just be giving it away. I'd be like, here's a sticker. Thanks for sending me. People send me the craziest things. Like, they send me nice things like Uber, like the salt lamp. That thing is heavy. It's like 12 pounds. So, people send me nice things. They send me strange things. They send me things I can use, like a wallet. What else? A clock. Flags. Strange, weird, but sometimes good things. Somebody sent me a solar battery charger for my car. When your battery's dead, because my battery kept shitting the bed because it was so friggin' cold here. It was 20 to 30 degrees below zero. I went outside with the thermometer, the digital thermometer I sent C. Marie, minus 26 out there. I made a video somewhere. And so yeah, people send me things, and so my battery was dying. You put this little solar panel in the windshield when it's a sunny day, And it turns your car over, believe it or not. I thought it was going to be crap, but it worked. So they send me, sometimes they send me nice things, sometimes it's useful. Your cabinet doors open all the time. My wife came out one time to the kitchen and every cabinet door was open. And she says, Chris, were you up like reorganizing the cabinets or whatever? I said, no, why? I was in bed. You know I didn't move. She said she came out and every cabinet door was open. I said, and you didn't call me and nothing, weren't. She said, I just thought it was the ghost and I shut them. I would have been fucking shitting my pants. Sometimes it doesn't happen when I'm alone anymore, but when it was me and her, I would go out, like I would go to the kitchen, and you know you have a pathway to the kitchen, right? I'd go out, come back. My wife would be laying down in bed, so I knew she didn't do it. I'd go out to the kitchen, right? I would go preheat the oven. I'd come back like I am now, right? I'd go out to the kitchen, and the grill or the trash barrel would be in the middle of the fucking room. One day I get up and go to the kitchen. The trash barrel is on the middle of the kitchen table. Now, I'm off the floor. I will move the trash barrel, pick it up, and move it somewhere else on the floor. But I would not pick up the dirty trash barrel and put it on the middle of my fucking table. So many crazy things. The little girl upstairs saw Ernie. She said, this is what she said, Ernie plays with me at the swings. She was like, Ernie plays with me. And we're like, who's Ernie? And she pointed to the guy Ernest in the movie. And she says, that's Ernie. And we were like, yeah. And then, so listen to this. So she kept saying that she saw Ernie. And we're like, what? No. Carol upstairs came down with pictures. A bunch of, like 10 pictures of Sophia. She says, do you see that man, Ernie? Yep. Pointed him right out. I got goosebumps thinking about it. She pointed him right out. There were crazy things have happened in my house and just weird, just, yeah. I try not to give it too much thought. He's afraid and I'm not. You see, if you don't act afraid, they don't bother you as much. That's exactly the way it is, too. I try not to let it bother me because I think the more it bothers me, the more it does. It wants me to give it attention, and it wants me to. I think it might even feed off my, my energy. It's just like I just want it to leave me alone. I want it to. I don't mind that there's something here, but I don't know. Some nights it just feels like it fucking. I feel like I've been held down and my legs have been played with. Yeah, there's so many stories. There's a list of crazy things. I listed probably like 10 of the craziest things to tell Uber that I could, that have been going on that people have seen or I've encountered or whatever. Because I know she likes hearing my little crazy little stories. Not all of them are crazy though. Some of them are really, really sad. But anyway, there's people that everybody that I talk about can corroborate what I have to say. So it's kind of like. You don't have to believe me. You can believe whatever they say. They're all on my. A lot of people that I have these stories about are on my Facebook. So you could just say, "Hey, did that really happen?" And they'd be like, "Yep, I can't explain it." And now, now with Facebook and stuff, there's pictures. You just take pictures of the stuff. There are tons of spirits in there, and they love to hover in the laundry room. Crazy, crazy. So they do. They tend to feed off of people's emotions. And, I mean, some nights I'll hear something and I'll look and all my cats are asleep. And I'll be like, I don't even want to go out in the kitchen and see what got knocked down or what got moved. Things will get, things will be moved and I'll just think, well, it fell. And the other night I was sewing and I can't remember what happened, but my tape measure was right here, right near my air purifier, and nothing had moved or anything. I didn't move. Boom! My tape measure just dropped right on the floor, and I was like, holy shit! What the fuck? I think it likes to be talked about. It likes the attention. It likes scaring me. Anyway, I have to go. I'm so tired, and I probably won't go message my friend tonight. do the video chat thing because I'm just like drained. But yeah, I'm gonna go and well, my thing says 3:33. My time says 3:33. Oh, it's the witching hour. Anyway, if you want to watch somebody, you really want to watch a witch on YouTube, type in Rachel. I think it's Rachel B. Hons, Hons. Hey Sandra, Winnie the Pooh. I was in the I was in the phone last night and wait a minute. I was Sandra in the phone last night with my daughter and heard something break but didn't see anything. I was in the phone. I'll do that. Rachel, and what's her last name? I think her name is Rachel B. Hons, Hons. Um, it's Rachel B. Hons, B.A. I think that's her bachelor's degree thingamajig, how they say it. But yeah, she's a witch, and she is awesome. She does spells. She's in England, and she does spells, and she does love spells. She does spells for money, and she will go live a couple times a day and pick somebody at random and give them a free reading. She does crystal ball readings. You know, you think witches don't have crystal balls. Well, that's a bunch of malarkey. She's got her crystal ball out. She does her little thing. She does a lot of times. She does free spells, money spells, love spells. All you got to do is watch her, share her video, type that you shared her video. She will write your name down for a spell. Once you're in the circle, though, you can't leave the group. The spell gets broken. You don't. Your spell doesn't work. But she's awesome because she gives back. You know, she has her business, but she every day she's on Facebook doing free readings and stuff. I know I saw your typos. I figure maybe you're half asleep. I'm half asleep. And my Facebook notifications is getting ding ding. Somebody must be creeping me. But I'm gonna go, and I am exhausted. My phone was ringing and it messed me up. I figured something happened because you can't be in your phone unless you are in your phone. Oh, wait, you know what I just found? I found the Mina video. I wonder if it's there. My friend just messaged me saying that she can take me to the doctor. And I found the video. I see it's blank, though. I wonder if it's still there. Anyway, yeah, all right, I'm going to go. Good night, Sandra. Good night, Mama. Yeah, I have to go. I have to. So I will talk to you guys later, and I will definitely update you on the creepy soap. We'll see if the soap is creepy, if it's latherish, if it's... We'll see. Good night. I don't know. It says 5 people are watching. Don't know who. Excuse me. Don't know who, but see you 3 other people. I don't know who you are. Bye, guys.